Hey, listen up. Hey, we've been talking about it all week, the football team, and what we was going to do this weekend. I'm going to keep it real simple. They know now. We're going to get ready to get back to work. I see y'all in Miami. I love these fans. You know hey, I love these fans. I see y'all in Miami. Let's get ready to go. We're going to get on the plane tonight, but I want to take all this in. Being on loan, Jackson State, playing here to get my first win as a head coach. I got so many people to thank, but I just want to keep it real simple. I thank you all. I appreciate it.
What's good, everybody? What up? What's up, Nook?
What's good? What's up, bro? What up, Tiger Nation? Happy hump day.
You got it, baby. It is definitely hump day. Appreciate everybody, man. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get this thing popping, man. Get this thing popping, man. Y'all know the family will be up whenever they get up. Y'all know how it goes, man. It's Wednesday. Everybody getting packed up, ready to slab out, fly out, get to that MIA 305 Dade County. Get it going on and popping, man. So it's Wednesday. You know, this is official last show in the studio before we head out to
yo.
Yeah, man. So hopefully, man, definitely prayers up to everybody that's been in the path of that storm. Hopefully everybody is okay. Definitely. Hopefully it wasn't a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying, damage or whatnot. So we definitely hoping for that. What's good?
What's good, Big Lob?
Yeah, man, got an action-packed show tonight. Something hysterical. What's going on? It's gone now. Said a hurricane gone now, so no excuses. Man, I got to check out the weather, man, because I haven't really looked back at it when I looked at it earlier.
Yeah, last I saw it, it touched at a 2, didn't it? Did it drop at a 2 or 2?
Yes, it's safe travels, man. Gotta be safe. What's good, KT Dub? What's good? Y'all come on in, man. Hit that like button. Hit the share button. Hit them donation buttons. Let's get it popping, man. Had a good night on Monday night. Zoe dropped them eyes today. Yeah, we had some eyes today, man. We had some pretty good news, I like to say. But, you know, we don't break the news on the channel. We have to make sure we you guys are
in line with the university.
But if you're in that platinum chat, hey, shout out to all them platinum members, man. I had to do something a little different. Had some stuff going on. If you are a platinum member, though, and you're watching this channel and you're not part of the platinum chat, go ahead and hit that email. Send me over an email, and I'll send you over the link. Had to kill the old chat and start a new one, man. Had to start over, start a fresh one, and get it rolling and popping. What's up, Levine? What's up, big dog? What's up, baby? Big bro on this thing, man. Big bro on it. So, Sister Zakia, I want to thank you for becoming a channel member or upgrading or whatever you decided to do. I can't really say it. Just say as you became a YouTube member. So, welcome to the channel. Once again, thank you for the support. Appreciate everything that you guys are doing to invest in this platform. We greatly appreciate all of the support. And look like we got a new member that just popped up in here as well. Miss Drusilla. Miss Drusilla. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support.
Welcome.
We see you out on the front lines, fighting a good fight for us. You know what I'm saying? We definitely appreciate that. So if you guys are platinum members, go ahead and give us a shout. What's good, brother?
What's going on, fellas? What's up, VI Love family?
What it do?
You got it, dog. You got it. Platinum member, shoot me an email if you are a platinum member, and we'll go from there, bro. Go ahead and address the people, man. It's Wednesday. It's hump day, bro. Got a lot that we're going to talk about today. Need all them rattlers to get ready to come on up to talk football, man. It's good.
AKA gummy worms. Oh, Monday's still gonna be lit.
Yeah, I'm speaking of gummy worms, I'm bringing a bunch of green and orange worms with me down to Miami, dog. Snakes
I gonna tell you what I said what I was gonna do.
Huh?
Hey, the more the merrier.
Hey, kid, did I say it earlier? I told him earlier. I told him earlier.
Say great minds think alike, huh, bro?
Right.
On the plane,
hey, the more the merrier. You buy a couple bags, I buy a couple bags. We're gonna be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Look, it's just tomorrow is Friday for the kid.
That is welcome to the channel, brother. Appreciate the support. It's gonna be our last show of August, so we want to close this thing out with a bang, man.
Hey, man, we're gonna start this thing in September, right on Sunday.
Wow. JB said Nebraska women broke a world record, 92K in
I saw that.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Hey, man. We're gonna beat them snakes down on the lowest day, bro.
Beat the scale.
Well, we know the coalition is rooting for them.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Look, they moving that goalpost so much. G baby don't know where to kick the ball at. Hey, it's ridiculous.
Hey, so I'm finna send you this photo, right?
Yeah.
So the photo of this, we got this T-shirt that we're gonna drop on Friday, y'all. This ain't gonna be fire in this. By the way, for everybody that's purchased merch, appreciate you guys for rocking with the pre-order. The actual order, all the orders are in, has been submitted to the printer. Like I said, allows to get through the patience of that. I will have some Navy, a few Navy logo T-shirts on hand for those that didn't get a chance to purchase out. If I have your size on hand, I have a good few to lace up the crew. If you're looking for one of those, I definitely I'm gonna basically step through what we're gonna have. So
what's wrong?
No, somebody was saying that you're just gonna have to wait until I get done. Yeah, just shoot me the link and I'll brother Williams, I'll add you to the chat, add you back to the chat once I get a break and do that. So but yeah, man, I want you to see this is fire, bro. We're gonna drop this on Friday. We're gonna start pre-ordering on that bad baby. And I think y'all really gonna love it though. If I'm being honest, it's actually a pretty fire design, and it's right on time too. We're not gonna do different colors. We're just gonna do. We're going to do one shirt because we want to go ahead and we want everybody to snatch this bad baby up, man. Because I think this is a really fire look. Hold on just a second. Let me send this to Zoe, get Zoe thoughts on it, and then because this is the only thing to make sure we're good to go. Bro, what am I doing, man? I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I'm being special over here.
I mean, from an offensive threat, I mean, they have a good stable of running backs. But from a receiver standpoint, I mean, nothing really just stands out. From a receiver, I mean, they got a transfer in from Central Florida. They mentioned Manigo, which is, he's a decent player. But
Jerry Jackson, welcome.
In my opinion, their biggest thing is going to be running the ball and using the tight end. But from a receiver standpoint, I don't see them just actually having a particular receiver that's just going to, dominate us downfield. I mean, they have some players. We just got to do what we do. If we just do what we do and get a hat in the hat, man, we're fine. That's all we got.
I mean, they got Riley from BCU,
Yeah.
who we played against. They got Manigo, a couple of other. What is it? Sharir.
Oh, Sharir. I forgot that.
Something like that.
Receiver.
And we're not worried about that, man. I'm glad they said somebody said OG Strike Zone said we're gonna be they gonna win. They're gonna win by 3 touchdowns.
They ain't got 3 touchdowns in the last 3 games.
I know.
Combined.
Yeah, they're gonna be using Yant. You gotta look out for Yant. Yant's a big back transfer in from Nebraska. And it's Tiger Meat Week. Pause, brother. What that means, Shaka? What you talking about, bro?
I tell you what, man, you can go on Animal Planet, Discovery Channel. There's a video of a snake killing a tiger, dog.
You sure can.
That's a fact. Hey, man, but there's plenty of folks in Mississippi get their shovel and wear a damn rattlesnake out every day.
Moccasin. That cowboy.
I mean, I told y'all a long time ago, y'all do know, man, the first documented animal to take a damn L in mankind history is documented. It's a damn serpent. Snakes begin their ass war out since beginning of time, all the way in Genesis. And still to this day, I can go out there with my shovel and tear their ass up.
I seen the dog whoop one ass.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, go on YouTube, go on Discovery. It ain't too many times you see any type of goddamn snake out here doing anything to a tiger. See that? Bruce, they killed a snake the other damn day.
Shaka, we appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you, man, for showing up and repping your squad, man. It's gonna be a long weekend for you, brother. I'm just telling you.
And their quote is strike, strike, and strike again. Man, they are toothless lizards, dog. They ain't bit us since 2003. We ain't got bitten or nothing. Man, we might well change our name. We are no longer Jackson State Tigers. Compared to FAMU, we like a damn mongoose. I'm just saying, dog.
Yeah, I went back and watched some film, man. I got their roster. You know what I'm saying? I looked at their roster, and I see what they're kind of banking on. You know, they feel like they shored up their offensive line a little bit. You know, and I mean, you still, Jennings drops down to third string running back. They got Kevin Dean Jr. and Jaquez Yant at running back. So they got a 3-headed monster at running back. They're going to try to basically utilize. But when you look at the wide receivers, Marcus Riley, Jamari Shareed, David Manigo, I mean, we've seen these players already. And Xavier Smith was that star amongst these guys. You know what I mean? Kamari Young, a tight end. You got the H-back, Jeremiah Pruitt.
He didn't do nothing, they didn't do nothing. I said he didn't do nothing, and they didn't do nothing.
But the offensive line looks to be, a lot more revamped. You know what I'm saying? But it's yet to be seen. You've never seen that O-line against our D-line, and it's going to be a battle. So we're definitely trying to get back there and hit Musa. We're trying to hit that joke as much as we can. So that's the whole game plan when it comes to that. We want to hit Musa. We want Musa on his back.
And we can't downplay that it's their first game too.
Right.
We can't downplay that. I mean, so you saw how we looked in the first game of the season. I guess they, and again, every team make its biggest jump between week 1 and week 2. We're gonna be clicking a whole lot better than when we were against peas and carrots than when we were Saturday. And they gotta get the kinks worked out. And then on all of that, they facing a formidable defense.
Yes, sir.
So they asked the question, who is FAMU's cornerbacks?
Bowler.
I'm gonna say they have a nickel. They have Kamani King, Rover, Javon Morgan. You got free safety Lovey Jenkins, and free F cornerback Kendall Bowler, and BCB Winston Frazier. So, man, they got some decent bodies. They got to go make it happen, though.
So look, man, I was just
comfortable on it.
So check this out, Ken. I was just on before I got on here, man, hopped in the shower. I was actually on Twitter Spaces with Josh and them, right? I posed a great question because I got to thinking, you know, Musa's the SWAC offensive player of the preseason offensive player of the year. I can't get it out. And so, according to everybody, he's the best quarterback in the SWAC, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we saw what JB put up in his first game. So I posed the question. I said, I'll tell you guys what. Not if, but after Sunday, when JB outduels Musa, puts up better stats than he does, and get the W, it's safe to say that as of Sunday night, Jason Brown will be the best quarterback in the SWAC.
Mm-hmm.
And then some people came out and said, well, no, you won't, you can't tell because you hadn't seen it. I said, we'll see everybody on Saturday.
Yeah, we spectating.
I said, we'll see everybody on Saturday because as I speak right now, do you know what the standard, what the bar is? The bar is Jason Brown.
Facts.
The bar is Jason Brown. So we want to get to, what he did, how he did, none of that matter. The bar is Jason Brown. Completion percentage, touchdowns, no turnovers, and yardage. Okay? So if he goes out, because everybody else going to play Saturday, so you're going to have something to compare it to. Now you got Sunday. And if after JB comes out and outduels Musa, and we get the dub, it's safe to say at that moment, JB is the best quarterback in the SWAC.
I believe it.
Because see, now, after he outduels them, remember, FAMU was picked to win the East. So if we outduel them, if he outduels them and get that dub, you can throw South Carolina State out the window. Because we took the best of what y'all claim the SWAC got to offer, and skinned it alive and beat it.
South Carolina State went nowhere, apparently.
According to the coalition.
They were nobody.
Yeah.
They were somebody.
Oh, we know. But
yeah, they were definitely somebody.
They know it too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
These people don't know what they want to do. They just hope that Jack State, they sitting over there with their fingers crossed, hoping that Jack State somehow loses.
I'll tell you what, man. It's safe to say JB probably going to get about 275 to 300 yards against FAMU. Just understand that if he actually ends up getting about, let's just say, 330 yards, he'll have 700 yards in 2 games.
Right.
Urban, no, I'm not flying out on Saturday. Heck no.
Hold on. I'm watching the game right now. I watch it every day. Tidbits, I'm looking for a few little things, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you were wrong about the helmet, too.
Me?
King, it's not translucent.
What is it?
It's blue.
No, I said the decal.
I know. Say it's not translucent. It's the same. I'll tell you.
Same is so it's not see-through?
No, same one.
Okay. Somebody said, does Irv get 1,000 this year? I don't see no reason why he wouldn't.
You will not.
See you on TV. What, Brandon?
What rattles a quarterback? A defense that beats on the O-line. That's true. I mean, that's pretty much cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking, that's a low bar for J-Zo.
I'm not gonna argue with you because you're batting 1,000. I'm not gonna argue with
No, not yet. Unless it went back up. We were 4.5 last I saw.
Yeah, that's a different block though. Yeah, we
You talking about the game, Brandy? What you talking about on the game?
man said the helmet last week left me limp.
Said that.
Tim, I'm not gonna predict that. I'm gonna predict he get 300 though.
300 what?
Yards.
Yes.
Who?
JB.
Okay.
I'm not saying he can't go over there. I'm not gonna predict over there. I just think
Oh man, I think Bird go for $150.
I think we're gonna run the ball really, really well this game. So that's why I'm kind of deviating from that.
Well,
And I know how balanced we like to be. And I'm on high side
Hey.
at 300. I really want to say for this game, I think he's gonna fall anywhere between 275 and 300. But I want to say 300.
Man,
just because I think we're gonna have a greater. I think we're gonna yield greater results running the ball this game than what we did last game. To me, no, they aren't.
No, they can't.
No, I will go on record right now and say South Carolina State has a better D line than FAMU.
I think better O line too, but that's just my opinion.
better O line for who?
I think I can't comment on FAMU's O line. They got.
I think their O line. I think they definitely upgraded their O line.
They upgraded.
Huh?
I saw that. Well, it's a new year, but
they upgraded the O line, but we haven't seen it yet. So I can't comment on the O line and say if they are better or the same. But the D line, no, they're not better than South Carolina State.
Kendall Terrell. I know Shaka mentioned something on Monday. We talked about Gentle Hunt and
Jeremiah Williams.
Jeremiah Williams got better stats than Gentle Hunt, Shaka. Just FYI, brother.
And he was the backup.
Yeah. Damn, they got Irv running for 200 and Jason Brown throwing for 325. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Boy, told a whole lot of hate out the ball, I'll tell you that.
I got him 150. I got my $150.
I ain't gonna go 150.
Who's that? 125.
Nah, I think just for how they gonna do it, I think I can see him doing about 110, 115. I'm gonna say 110. We're gonna get about 110. I think we're gonna have some other running backs that's gonna cut into the numbers.
Yeah, true.
So it's not a matter of, you know what I'm saying, him not getting the yardage because of the defense. I think, like again, with the running backs we got, they're gonna cut it to his numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But again, him getting 110 is good because now you're talking about 2 consecutive games with 100 yards, and he'll solidify himself even greater. Now, IP, I tell you what, if he has 100 yards at the half, man, FAMU ain't got a
chance in here.
Yeah.
How many carries?
Yeah, I will say something about that. You can attack the left tackle. There are some things that we do on offense that would negate you even trying to do that. I mean, it's a lot you hadn't seen in that game of what we do from an offensive standpoint. I'm not going to really get into that because I've seen everything. There are some things that we do schematically that actually take care of that. Whether you want to attack the left tackle or the right tackle. And I'm not just trying to say that on here to cap, but no, if that's even an issue, we have things in place to take care of that. So I'm not worried about that at all. That's what happened when you got a damn good OC that plans for that type of stuff. This coaching staff is phenomenal.
I agree. Appreciate that, brother Willie. He's always pushing that.
Appreciate you, brother Willie.
Motion into a crackback block, and he was spiked down quickly.
I'm serious. Like, I will go on record right now. I'm not worried about any D-line we face this season with any particular one defensive end or defensive tackle just going crazy against JSU. I'm not worried about that at all. There's some things we do schematically to take care of all that.
What's good, Big Ek?
I don't know, Shaka. I think you might have saw a set.
I can't stress to you, like, y'all ain't seen nothing from the offensive standpoint. I can't stress it up. Y'all ain't seen nothing.
Yeah.
I said that guy go. Whole FAMU under 252 yards offense. I think it's gonna be tough, man. FAMU, it ain't gonna be easy, man. It's not gonna be easy, brother. So, anywho, I was trying to wait till everybody get up here. Then got a couple preliminaries we want to touch on, and then we'll keep proceeding.
We can just go and jump into them, man.
Cool deal. All right, everybody. Just a reminder for those that are here, we do have a nonprofit, Friends of KC-1400 Inc. We are officially on Givelify. So if you want to donate to the foundation, go to Givelify. PD just joined, and feel free to donate. These donations are tax deductible, and we would greatly appreciate any support that comes from that. And so go to Givelify, Givelify, Givelify. Find us on there, Friends of KC-1400 Inc. And feel free to leave your donation. I will give our predictions very soon. The website is actually not. We did put the order in today, so once everything goes into print, the inventory that I do know is coming back. We're actually going to upload that to the website. Besides, we got a new shirt that we're going to drop on Friday. So just want to prepare you guys for that. It will be one single item. It's going to be we're looking at a particular shirt that I think everybody's going to flock to. It's a dope shirt. It'll be a lot quicker because we did roll out 6-7 items at one time. So it was a slow process to get all of it made, created, and get it shipped over to you. So it's coming. It's coming. Let's move into the NFL real quick. Just a huge shout out to Aubrey Miller. TSDS, this don't stop, you know what I'm saying? And just keep your head up. We know the NFL made cuts these past couple of days or whatever, past day or so. And hopefully they'll sign him back to a practice squad opportunity like they did James Houston. And now, James Houston is balling now. So, hopefully that's the same case for Aubrey. As he stated, he's not done. So just wanted to send out some encouragement, some Tiger love, some Tiger support to Aubrey Miller Jr. And, hopefully he'll get picked up off of waivers by a team pretty soon. If not, hopefully he'll get signed to the practice squad. We'll see. Ms. Kim, we will go live on Friday. We won't know until that day. So just got to get everybody in, get situated, and get a spot to do that from.
Keep your notification bells on.
Next up, Zay Bolden. Zay Bolden has been placed on injury reserve, and he will miss the remainder of the 2023 season. He said, "Control what you can control." We're gonna keep our prayers and up for Zay. Zay is supposed to be joining us, man, in Miami this weekend. So I talked to him today, looking to definitely come and be around the team and got to make that happen for the one and only HBCU player that got drafted this year, Zay Bolden. So good stuff, man. Looking forward to that. Last of our NFL Tigers. We put out a poll today. Every NFL team's biggest secret weapon heading into the 2023 season. James Houston is Detroit Lions' secret weapon, man. Loving that. Man, it's been absolutely balling in the season. As you can see, he had about 12 quarterback pressures, man. It's pretty cool. So he's had a very stellar off-season and preseason, but the production and that, you know, all that he does great, man, is still on the up and up for him, man. So we're proud of James Houston. Looking forward to him having a monster season, man. Definitely. Huge shout out again to Jason Brown, QB1, National Offensive Player of the Week from FCS Nation, sponsored by Northwestern Mutual. Jason Brown, quarterback. We talked a lot about Jason on Monday. Just one more award to put on in the accolade section of wherever he keeps his trophies and accomplishments, but another National Offensive Player of the Week. And we're going into the weekend, hopefully that he can duplicate what he did. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. So shout out to Jason. Proud of him, man, and he balled out. So moving right along, we got the OBC, or should I say the BBC, Blue Blossom Classic. Yeah, rocking that thing tonight. Loading this weekend, man, live. This game is going to be live from ESPN, man. No ESPN 2, no ESPN 3. It's going to be ESPN, single digit ESPN. So big time atmosphere, big time game. What's your thoughts, man, on what we touched on thus far, man?
Good. Just ready to get this thing going, man. Get this thing cracking.
GD, got anything? Hey. Oh, you just joined us?
Yeah, man. Good. Hey, good evening, everyone.
What up, TD?
What's up, fellas? Starting to get excited, man. You know, starting to start packing and get going so we can go get this thing kicked off, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Everybody want to know about the live. So I see Kobe put it in the chat, man. He want to know how Irv got out of South Carolina. I would say to him, go to Tiger Talk, subscribe to the channel, listen to the interview that Ken Clark did with Jaheim
Hazel. Yep.
You can find out all those answers right there, man. But I'm glad y'all didn't recruit him. Appreciate it.
Hey, absolutely. The Boom dropped some fire new uniforms today. That was dope, man. I love that. They look real good. So yeah, man. Game of the week, Jack State versus FAMU, week 1. It's for all the marbles, all the bragging rights, as we talked about it. You know, we've had make sure you get your tickets, man. Just got a donation of 2 tickets. Thank you, sister. We definitely gonna put them tickets to use. This weekend, it was $9K last year, $900K last year. Not sure what you're talking about.
Thank you to about the viewership.
It wasn't 900,000 last year. It was like 500 some thousand last year. But yeah, man. This
y'all gotta forgive me, bro. I had I'm fighting a pill that I took for a reason.
Okay.
And, that motherfucker got me like groggy as shit right now. So I'm fighting through it, and we're gonna be fine. So just let me
We want to see your head tilt back like so. We want to see your head tilt back like so.
No, it's cool, man. I just I'm taking my time with it. We gonna get to it. I did it right beforehand. It was just kind of needed some clarity on some stuff, man. And I'm packing. So, you know, it just, y'all know how it is when you pack for Thursday and don't come back to Monday. You just want to make sure you got everything, and just been doing a whole lot. So I just needed to take a chill pill. And I think that's what I took, a chill pill. So I literally, but no, I wasn't frozen. I just been just kind of getting through this right now. But no, I'm waking up. Don't worry. Don't worry. I think it makes you a little drowsy or whatnot. So I'm fighting through the drowsiness. So, but I'm good now.
So look, since you mentioned the tickets, we're actually completely sold out of Blue Blossom Classic tickets.
Our allotment, huh?
Yep, we're sold out by our allotment.
Yeah, if it does appear, somebody said clean on cloud 9. No, man, I ain't on cloud 9.
I mean, it's kind of appropriate. He ain't on cloud 9. He on cloud 59.
Rochelle, you got the link already. Just look at your phone. We do this every time. Now you check your phone. Send your text thread. It's in our text thread.
Click on it, Ken.
Oh shit, she in the damn thing. Both of y'all motherfuckers could have done it. Shit, I ain't the only one that could do it. Y'all sitting there looking at her like, I mean,
I just looked soon as I said it.
I'm sorry, my bad, Michelle. How you doing, sweetie? I apologize.
I'm laughing at you hard.
No, I'm sorry.
Hey, anyway, fam, how y'all doing?
Good.
What's going on?
We fine.
That was the fan.
That pill you got him feeling real nice.
No, it slowed me down, man. I had a slight headache, so it's all good. I'm shaking it off. I always, this is what I look like if I go and have some ginger ale on site. That first 30 minutes is gonna be like this, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to, but after that, it's like my body just kind of shake it off, and then I'm good. I'm back to roll again. So all right, let's get rolling. Welcome to the channel, sis. Come on, give us the opening, and then we'll roll into what we want to talk about. Cause we got a lot we want to talk about. I was really just dragging, waiting on you to get up here, because
someone was asking about that. How do they make a small donation? It depends on what you want to do, Jimmy. If you want to do to get a tax write-off, you can just give it to the that. But if not, you see down at the bottom.
Yeah, shoot. So the ticker at the bottom, you can go KC-1400. You can do Cash App at Ken Clark 1400. You can do PayPal.me. Same. You see it at the bottom, or you can do Zelle. They said Ken feeling awesome. I'm good, man. I do. Whatever. It was so I battle with stuff just like everybody else do. And I wound up taking one of them jokers, boy, and I was just like, woo. But anyway.
Jimi Hendrix.
No, bro, they like that, dog. It's not like that. So if you want the band uniforms, go to the Sonic Boom of the South Twitter page. They dropped a dope video. So they dropped some different looks, man. So check it out. Go check it out on Twitter. But you got anything you want to open up with the families, Rochelle? Because we're gonna delve into some stuff we kind of saw out there today. We're gonna talk about that. Then we're gonna come back to the football.
No, I just want to say hi to everybody. I hope you guys are doing fine. I just thought I would say for now, I did see the stuff that was out today. And so I'm just going to sit back and listen. I'm just glad to be here and listen. I'm just glad to be amongst y'all. And yeah, that's all I got to say on it for now.
Hey, Jimmy,
I want to add one little bit, man. ticket office is going to be closed on Friday due to travel to Miami.
Absolutely.
And the ticket office will be closed on Friday due to travel to Miami. So again, anybody in Jackson, don't you go up to the school, to the AAC, to the ticket office. The ticket office will be closed on Friday due to travel to Miami.
I'm sorry. Also, can we please get the lights up? You guys are here. Look, we got over 5 strong up in this booger. Y'all coming here all the time. Go ahead and just exit the chat. Because if you're on your phone, exit your chat and hit like and then come back in. If you're on your computer or your laptop, you can just hit like from where you are. So if you want to subscribe to the channel, please do, because all donations go towards helping this channel be better. We need new microphones. We need, we can never get lighting. So whatever you would like to, okay, man, thank you, because I can't see it on my side. There's 700 of y'all in here. So we know we got some of y'all FAMU people in here sneaking. How y'all doing?
No, we finna rev it up. Don't worry. Damn, something keep going wrong, man. What's up with that? I got the tickets. Somebody send me over some tickets for the game. And we're gonna definitely thank you for the tickets, man. So if y'all got tickets that you ain't gonna make it, send them over to us. We'll take them, and I don't know what's going on. It keeps saying, oops, something is wrong. So I guess I have to come back to that. I'll let you know if it didn't go through.
I'm packed and ready to roll.
Granny Ann, yeah. She said, Ken, thank you all for bringing us all the footage from the Me Extract Challenge you got. So Granny Ann said, thank y'all for that. So
you're welcome. It was our pleasure. And look, we haven't come up with a time just yet, but Friday, we will be going live.
Okay.
Friday.
We hadn't figured out the spot yet. We're gonna be live though. You know what I mean?
Just keep that notification bell on and be ready. Be on standby.
We'll drop some info Friday morning, Friday afternoon, to kind of get it out there. But we're gonna go live, so we'll try to go to a place where we can actually do like we were last week, man, and get all you Jacksonians who are in Miami and surrounding areas to come by, man. We can get that energy.
And listen, for those, check this out, for y'all who just in here anonymously, if you like the page, we won't know. So I know you don't want to know, but you like it. So go ahead on and subscribe and like. But you don't have to subscribe, but like it. You can subscribe too. It won't tell us who you are. So come on, quit playing with us. That's why y'all in the building. Y'all can't get enough of us. All right, Ken, you ready?
That blue magic. I'm almost back. I'm trying to see.
You're right about the blue magic part. For real. So listen, if y'all have not seen the interview of the coaches individually, I would tell you, I know they dropped some, but our offensive line, his interview was amazing. Y'all go check out JSU Tiger. I'll put the link in if you haven't. Go watch the interviews. When I tell you, I could not help but smile to listen to Coach TC and his defensive and offensive line coordinators are everything. Go check them out for sure.
Oh man, I just lost my train of thought just that quick. Go ahead, my bad, Rochelle. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That was it.
But yeah, we let's keep rolling, man. If you don't have your tickets, man, you just at this point you gotta go to Ticketmaster or whatnot. But I don't think it's gonna be a sellout. We'd love for it to be, but not sure.
Miami?
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
Ain't gonna be no sellout. So you should be able to get tickets, man. Anywho, let's keep it rolling, man. All the events are on the website, orangeblossomclassic.com. Battle of the Bands, $24, and y'all know what time it is, man. So we wanted to delve into some things because situation come up with former player, brother Tyler Brown, right? And we want to. We'll touch on it briefly. We wish Brother Brown well. We wish every kid that left Jackson State, we wish them well. We always have wished them well. But sometimes what happens is in the midst of certain things, if something gets said, HBCUs just don't get the benefit of the doubt when it comes to misinformation. It comes to, getting kind of pooped on in a certain way. You know what I mean? So I understand what I think we all. I think it was all. I think we were all clear on what he was trying to get done, and what he was trying to get accomplished. He wants to play. He made that very clear. But in the midst of that, there was things said, and it was just simply one statement. And this is the thing that happens is what happens is that if someone is trying to do something and they say the wrong statement or say something that just not fully accurate, what can happen is people could hear that and be like, no, that's not right. But what has happened is that the people who heard that and was like, that's not right, and come and try to expound on that, those are the people that tend to become the villains in all of this. And it's almost created this environment as if HBCU supporters, alums, and all that good stuff is said, why are players announcing his on YouTube? I don't know. That's not something that I don't even, sometimes things like that happen, and that's not something that the coaches may not even know. You know what I'm saying? Because they all have their own personal social media accounts. It's not like the coaches are sitting back watching their channels and watching all their pages, watching everything they post. I'm pretty sure somebody see it and they say that maybe that would be addressed. You know what I'm saying?
Can I just say something to Ron T? To that generation, the question is, why don't you announce it on social media?
Yeah, everything's out in the open now, man. It's just I don't know, man. We can't answer that question. But yeah, to try to say, I almost tweeted this and I didn't. But HBCUs and JSU specifically cannot continue to be whooping boards, and it's unfortunate those comments have spawned that. Well, and that's what happens is though. This is what we have to be careful of when it comes to this, because I do want to talk about this because I am someone that deals with the same, mental health is very serious to me. I'm going to therapy, dealing with some stuff as we speak, and Michelle know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But no one would ever touch that. I think it was just the simple fact that it was one simple statement. And if you take offense to someone saying that, hey, that part right there is a misrepresentation of the university and the resources that are provided at the university, then the problem is you. You can't just say what you want to say publicly.
Everything you're saying is right. Right. Look, y'all can throw the spears at me. I don't give a damn. It was a lie.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It was this. It was.
I'm not giving a window dressing. It is what it is.
I'm not giving a window dressing.
No. I'm not saying you are. Yeah. Two things can be true. Two can be true because.
Oh, absolutely.
Unlike a lot of other people, I'm not gonna stand for anybody because as an HBCU and the city of Jackson, she's mine. All right. I take offense anytime you want to sit here and to prop up or get what you want, you mudslinging and try to get us dirty to level up. I'm sorry, it's a lie. It's a lie. I said, hold on, because I texted you.
Before you do that, let me finish what I was saying.
Go ahead.
I agree with that. But if you say it's a lie and I say it wasn't true, we saying the same thing. I just tend to. No, there's a reason why I'm doing that, Rochelle and Zoe, because this is what's not gonna happen to me. I'm not getting in that mud slinging of being disrespectful to mental health because I take that personally. I really take that personally. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I'm juggling the sensitivity of it, and at the same time telling you it's just not that way. So when you say this was the statement, when you say that Jackson State is not better equipped to deal with my mental health like Colorado is.
Wow.
That's tough, man, when you put that out there. And that speaks to what you're saying. It's like, wait a minute. Why? I understand you're trying to get a waiver.
But don't put us in there.
What they got to do with us? That's the sense. You know what I mean? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Disclaimer. The statement I'm about to make, I don't take mental health lightly at all for any human being. But one thing I'm gonna do, I'm sorry, dog. I'm gonna cut the shit. So whatever issue or arrows I gotta throw them to me. All right. Jackson State doesn't read that quote. Read that statement again.
This was the point.
No. Read the statement again. Read that statement again. Jackson State doesn't.
As good as what did you say?
The statement. I think when I watched it, it was to your point. I couldn't like I had a chance to interview Tyler. It was and I understand you got family, he's a legacy kid and all that good stuff.
The reason
when I'm watching that, when I watched the interview, I couldn't look at it.
The reason why I asked you to read it is because Tyler Brown's a legacy, right? Both parents, grandparents, all were here, right? So the statement that he made, he knew that before he came to JSU.
Of course he was. So, we all know.
So watch this. So according to him, he had these issues at his previous school. So you knew what you was getting into when you came to Jackson State. Also, Jackson State, which is why I'm going to have you put up. I couldn't word it, but the tweet came out perfect. It's wild to create a narrative that Jackson State, which is a high research university, R2 at that offers a PhD in clinical psychology with accreditation, lacks adequate mental health resources. It's hogwash.
JSU is number 1 of 4 nationally to offer this finish.
Thank you. We have, and then you have we have everything in the infrastructure in place to handle the very thing that he says he's falling short of. So all I'm saying is cut the shit. If you want to speak on your mental health, stand on that. But don't sit here and try to throw JSU under the bus like we ain't equipped to handle whatever it is that you got going on. Cut that shit out.
Yeah.
If you want to stand on mental health, stand on your mental health.
Clean it up. Yeah, we gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. We gonna keep it professional. I get that.
Okay,
I do the same thing.
All I'm saying is, if it's a mental health issue, stand on that. Don't sit here and sling mud and say Jackson State is not ill-equipped to handle whatever the issues
or HBCUs.
But that's what I was gonna say.
Using that HBCUs are underfunded. Here's the thing, y'all. Do folks know who Latasha Norman is? Do folks understand what happened with her and why her family has championed her life and used her life as a just a springboard to impact the community? The center was opened in 2007, 2 years after I left Jackson State. Latasha Norman she's 20 years old, man. She was a student at JSU at the time. She lost her life in domestic violence type situation, stabbed to death, and I hate to even go into that, but it is what it is. So it is very sensitive. And I understand Zoe's passion when it comes to that, because it's like, don't touch that, bro. When you do that, like, don't fuck around with that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm asking you not to go there because I don't want to go there. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't so much as like, you know what I'm saying? I feel the same way you feel. When we talk about a center, and it's free to all students, you understand what I'm saying? For counseling services. And here's the thing when we talk about that. The stepdad or family decided that, they didn't want her death to be in vain. They wanted to use her, that situation, especially when you're talking about abusive relationships on campus. You got boyfriends or girlfriends that want to beat up their significant others, or they're in type of abusive relationships. These types of resources are in place. If you feel like your life is threatened, or you're dealing with some mental health type situations, the counselors are on hand to be a resource to you, and they can make recommendations. And there's help. I have it on my job. You guys have it on your job. Like it's a very serious thing. So when you say that, it almost sends it sends the note that we just don't have what we need to take care of kids. And it's like your whole efforts of your whole soliloquy for the 14, 15 minutes is to get a waiver to play football this year. Point blank, period.
Look, I'm not attacking the kid. I'm not
attacking. I know, and exactly. You say what you say, though.
I'm a call.
That's what comes from that. People want to act like we're attacking Tyler Nobody. I'm saying, I'm gonna go on record and tell you, and I know this for a fact. Nobody attacked Tyler Brown for leaving Jackson State to go to Colorado. I didn't see anyone attack him. No one said anything. We was like, okay, cool, it is what it is. Boom, shakalaka. Hey, we figured he was gone. He's a good kid. He's a first-team All-SWAC player last year. You understand what I'm saying? So nobody attacked him. Nobody said anything. It was when he brought up JSU and what he expressed wasn't good enough, which is why he left. It's like, no, you didn't leave Jack State because of the resources. The fact that your mom and you left because Coach Prime left. And if Coach Prime would have still been Jack State in 2023, you'd have still been an offensive lineman at Jack State under Coach Prime. Those are just the facts.
Hold on. With the same lack of, according to him, whatever lack that we have, all the mudslinging would still be at JSU. So all I'm saying is, look, whatever issues he had, fine, get those worked out. Remember, don't sit here and try to down Jack State or any HBCU or try to sling mud to like muddy the water to make us sound like we're less than, so you can actually get what you need out of something to get someplace else. That's all that I'm saying. Cut that shit out, man.
So in addition to, and I'm gonna get through this, and then we'll open it up. People says, in addition to the Tasha Norman Center, the LNC, there's also an Applied Psychology Service Center, APSC, located in the College of Liberal Arts. The APSC has been around since 2002. The LNC has been around since 2007. Both are free to students. Some of the services. So if you go to the website, you go to the Tasha Norman website, it's going to give you a welcome, right? It's going to also give you a student affairs cares and break down to what the mission is, right? And what is committed to working with Jackson State students experiencing certain adjustment challenges as they matriculate through their academic program and college experience. The mission of the Latasha Norman Center Counseling Services provide services and activities that can assist Jackson State University students as they transition and seek assistance with building their problem-solving skills, managing relationships, and becoming more independent and confident as students and global citizens. The university produces technologically advanced, diverse, ethical, global leaders who think critically, address society problems, and complete effectively. The Latasha Norman Center for Counseling Services is a short-term student support service. The center is located in the Jackson State Student Center on the second floor. Contact is, they give you the number, right? And I'm just going to scroll through this real quick. Programs and services. Individual and group counseling, couples and family counseling, faculty staff consultation, in-service training for campus community, campus outreach programs, counseling center website, on-call crisis staff, classroom and residual life outreach presentations, annual domestic violence forum, month of October, annual run walk event, second Saturday in November, and annual health fair in the month of March. Services offered. Licensed psychologists will supervise the services provided by doctoral students in the clinic. Services offered in the clinic will be as follows: psychological assessments, intellectual, cognitive, neuropsychological, behavioral, psychological, psychoeducational, psychological interventions, individual therapy, group and family, consultations to community service agencies and local schools and government entities, assistance with trauma, anxiety. Note, licensed psychologists will supervise the services provided by the doctoral students in the clinic. Fee for service. At present, services are assessed based on sliding fee scale. There is no charge to JSU students. Last slide I got, and I'll let Rochelle jump in here. You have the Applied Psychological Service Clinic. Applied Psychological Service Clinic, the APSC, is located in the College of Liberal Arts on the third floor, Suite 327, and occupies approximately 1,800 square feet of space. Its layout includes 2 furnished therapy rooms, 2 assessment rooms with one-way mirrors, an observation room, a waiting room, 2 offices, a group therapy room, and a graduate clinician's laboratory. The clinician's lab, equipped with 5 computers, 4 printers, and a copier, is located behind the front office desk. The lab space is restricted area, and only clinic staff and clinical psychological trainees, CPTs, are allowed in this area. So I just wanted to put that up there, Michelle. I know you can jump in there and
I like resources to me, Ken.
but the point that I wanted to make was that this is not an attack on Tyler Brown. This is in a defense of Jackson State. And this is the thing that folks have to understand right now. Times have changed, man. We ain't just on Twitter. We ain't just on whatchamacallit, just yapping. What we will do is, if something comes out, we'll fact check. This is new media now. We have the autonomy and the power to go get the information and the resources and put that out there, because what we don't want is we do not want a student or parent who's oblivious to a Deion Sanders, oblivious to college athletics, oblivious to who Tyler Brown is, oblivious to what's being talked about. And that small misinformation falls in their lap, and a seed of doubt is planted in their mind, and they think, well, HBCUs aren't equipped to take care of student athletes or administrators. So with that being said, you want to make sure that you put that out there, the resources that are available. And again, if you're telling me that by saying what we have available to the students at a free of charge is an attack on the brother, then I would tell you to your face something that you probably don't want me to say. But I'll pause and let Rochelle go ahead and jump in there on that.
Okay, so a couple of things. I'm looking at people who don't know anything about Jackson State have the nerve to say something. And personally, you can't tell anyone how they should react, because personally, for us as a school, we're tired. We knew it was coming because Deion, I'm going to say his whole Deion Sanders name. He's the main one saying what he said, and he's taking a stab at who again? Jackson State University. Because we had such an amazing week last week, he had to find a way to butt his ass up in our stuff, because that's what Mr. Deion Sanders does. He has to get the attention off of Jackson State. And because he's not here and we're celebrating, what does Mr. Sanders do? He go online and basically say that, and he was the coach here. How about that? He knew what the services were for those boys. Look at that, he's going to say that they didn't have it for football players personally, but they had it for the entire school, and it was available to football players. So if you choose not to go to services that are available, you can't blame the school. But for what Zoe said is that to make the statement that Jackson State Black people don't have the services that white people have, are you kidding me? That is offensive. And
there's a money gap.
That is offensive. And again, I am so sick. And even if, I don't know if that came out of his mouth, did it come out? If it came out of his mouth, here we go again with the psychological, that we still think anything white people give us is always better than us. That I've said that then, I will say it now. And that's an issue.
Let me
get up there. Hold up, but I saw his interview. And he's going to make the statements that he made. That was disrespectful.
You're absolutely 1,000% wrong. You're wrong. And just because you said it, don't make it right. You're wrong. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm telling you, don't project what somebody's going to be. If TC Taylor gets promoted to a Power 5 job, we will celebrate TC Taylor.
And that's the part you don't get, sir. We don't hate. So you just need to stop.
Everybody just always love projecting what they think is going to happen. No, because one thing we don't have to worry about is we don't have to worry about TC Taylor. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I tell you,
we can just zoom him, because what we're not going to do is spend our energy and time.
Go ahead.
Let me just say this, because I'm going to generalize this. Because I'm going to keep it a buck. If I'm in the process of trying to get them done, and this goes for any player. Because again, I'm gonna be transparent. Any player, they're gonna say and do whatever it is they have to do to get that waiver.
Yes.
It don't matter what I gotta say, who I gotta tarnish. Yep. I need to get what I need to get, and from hell or high water, I'm gonna say and do whatever it is I gotta say or do to get my waiver. Point blank, period.
And you see what somebody said? He right. You know this gonna be part of the documentary. Because
you ain't got to worry about I don't need no moderators tonight. I got all the wrenches. Whole bag of them.
So public service announcement. We is buzzing, y'all. We not playing up in here. So my whole thing is that, and the other part that I really hate about this is how, because you just said something, Zoe, that was even more profound, is that he's a legacy from Jackson State. So my heart is hurting because he's
2 times over. 2 times over.
So this is my heart going, but this is what I'm quite sure they told him to say in order to get what he needs to play. I'm not scared of nobody up in here.
Oh, this is the angle that we're going to use.
Exactly. And for you to even use that to your parents' school, only so you could play because your coach didn't do its due diligence and thought that because he was who he was, it could work and it didn't. So now what we're going to do again, because again, Jackson State isn't good enough. Let's go back to our old game of saying those people at HBCUs, we're not having that. So if y'all can remember us speaking for our team, we gonna talk about it.
Can I add to Zoe's point real quick? Tyler Brown football is not being taken away from him. He has to sit out a year. That's the rule.
That part. In case you know.
So here's what I'm saying. And in his own admission, it was like, I don't want to just be a practice player. I need to be I'm like, that's the rule. Like, unfortunately, if it falls on you, then I understand what he's trying to do. I get it. I don't really care about that part of it. It's like, it is what it is. I thought he was eligible to play, and we was like, all right, wish you well, bro.
We sure did.
But the video comes up, and I'm like, oh wow, he got declined. His teammate, his previous teammate, got accepted. Somebody say he should have took the safety route. I'm just saying, like, that's it. The rules are what they are. We don't make the rules. Just watch it happen. We're collateral damage. That's all, folk gotta understand that.
Hey, hold on. Last time I checked, if it's a mental health thing, and you're getting you've left, and you have these great resources available to you where you are right now, and you're getting fixed, and you're getting healed, and you're getting everything that you need, and you're practicing, what's the issue?
You know what, Zoe? You just hit it. It'd be different if he was still struggling right now, but he's healed and he's complete.
No. What he said. Let me make sure we got that right. He said his mother has to pay for very expensive medicine, and apparently the medicine that he was taking is not something that, because he's at Colorado, she doesn't have to pay for that. And it's, in his mind, it doesn't put the strain on her that it did with him being at Jackson State.
I would say something about strain.
This is the only thing about that makes that real.
I really would say something about strain when it comes to certain things.
But this is the point I want to make about that.
I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something.
I'm going to let you have it. Give me a second.
You know what Tyler Brown went to high school at?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So my point is this. This is all I'm going to say. And I'm back now. I told you it was going to take me about a good 30. I'm back now. So here's the point I was saying. This is the reality of the matter, and these are just the facts. The facts of the matter were everything was okay in regards to that strain, if that was a strain, and then he said it was, so we're going to say okay. But as Deion Sanders was the head coach at Jackson State, that strain was okay. It was okay because I'm at home and I get to play for Deion Sanders.
Wow.
Deion Sanders left out the door. The strain became honestly, the strain didn't even come up. It was, I'm going to go play with Colorado. All of this came up after the NCAA came back and said, no, you can't play, you got to sit.
And now I got anxiety.
Not saying he didn't have anxiety. Not saying this is what I'm not gonna do. What I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna touch anything that was a part of the story. The only thing that I pulled from that was based off of what he just said, that is gonna send a message on top of the other bull junk we've had to endure of HBCUs being, mismanaged. It's all this other stuff, man. And when you got powerful people when it comes to media, they have people that can make things shake. You put narratives out there and look at it get picked up by the right people. And now you got people that are friends of Deion that don't want to fall out of whack with him. They're gonna push that. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what they're doing, but in the end, nobody gives a damn about what it looks like to the HBCU folks. So all I'm saying to everybody is when the HBCU folks stand up and say, hold on, wait a minute. We got resources to help with that. Don't start trying to vilify us for trying to get the facts out there, because what I do care about is that information getting in. I got a child right now that's of college age, and I got another child that's in high school that's going to be having a college conversation talk with a mother. So you got others that are doing that. So we can't be villains for trying to defend the facts. That's why I felt it was important that we had this conversation. And I don't give a damn how you take what are we saying. I'm telling you straight up to your teeth that we not disrespecting that brother. We ain't pissing on what he trying to do. But what we are doing is we dismantling the misconception and the lack of truth that was in some of the statements that was made. You use what you want to use, but if you say the wrong thing, especially about Jackson State, especially in relation to Colorado, this ain't just a random situation. This is, once again, we get a check from Diddy and here they come again. You don't get a waiver and here they come again. We always got to defend the shit from that side. We've been wanting to get left alone. We won't talk about TC. We won't talk about our stuff. But we keep having to go backwards and deal with misinformation that just isn't true. And at what point do we I'm sitting there talking to a dude, and I'm like, dude, I don't give a damn what you feel about what I said with you and your projections. I was muting people all day. I don't care. Bro, you got one chance to say something crazy to me. I'm going to respond and you get muted forever. I just ain't got time for it, because at the end of the day, again, HBCUs are the only institutions that any negativity has to sit at the front door of every single alum that represents that university. We all got to get kicked in the teeth because somebody goes out there. Now, the mainstream media don't give a damn about HBCUs like that, so they don't care. They don't care. They won't. Well, this is just unfair. How?
The rules is the rules.
The rules are the rules.
We didn't make up these rules. So that's what I'm saying is that, but we still, and I think that's the part for people that's coming in here who know half truths and don't know anything. No one has mentioned, what we're mentioning is that just don't lie on our school. It's simple. I'm kind of as though either you tell, my name is Miss No Grade for a reason. Either you saying it's right or it's wrong. And everything he said is wrong and it is getting corrected. Point blank, period.
That's all.
That's it. So whatever this y'all talking about, they ain't got nothing to do with us. What we're talking about is saying that we could not provide services that has been at that school forever and it is free for students. But to hurt my heart the most is that the black folks can't do it like the white people can. That's me. That ain't Zoe, that ain't them. But that's, again, the narrative that we keep.
I think one can make the case that HBCUs are safe havens and they can provide a different type of environment for African American students that PWI institutions can't. That also affects mental health. When you're isolated, you're surrounded by people that don't look like you and that only rock with you just because of the talent that you have. That's why certain individuals love this culture. So we just talked about this today, the potential of someone that was a part of this culture that tried to do, you know what I'm saying? And this culture is infectious, man. It's different. It's different. This platform alone is showing you that. People show up just to see us talk about Jackson State. And I get it. If y'all ain't got nothing that's rocking that make people want to show up to do what that is not our problem. Jackson State is different. It's a different animal. Zoe and I were talking about this the other day, and I'm gonna shut up. When people want to come to us and say Jackson State ain't got no on-campus stadium, you see that campus behind, you see that damn stadium behind my head?
It is on campus.
It's smack dab in the middle of Jackson. I'm telling you, if you don't get it, then we ain't trying to make you get it. Jackson State is Jackson. So Jackson, the vet sits in the center of the city. I'm just telling you, we got an on-campus stadium.
It is on campus.
Campus is the city.
I can't believe the city. Look, let me touch on this. I saw Drusilla. You say I see both sides. There are no two sides. Either telling the truth.
What?
Hold on. There are no two sides. You either telling the truth or you telling the lie. Again, I'm not going to the whole statement. All I'm saying is, don't sit here and lie on Jackson State. That's all I'm saying. Everything else, man, God be with you. Hope you get the help that you need. Hope you get straight. Just don't lie on my school or my city. There ain't no two sides. You can't be on two sides of a lie. Lying is lying. Hold on. Don't sit here and throw mud on Jackson State and say, well, Jackson State don't got this when Jackson State got it. Jackson State ain't got no dog in the fight of why you left. So ain't no two sides. And we not, and hold on, one thing about me, I'm not gonna toe the line with nothing. I'm gonna call the bullshit right there where it's staying. I stand on the side of truth. Period. And one thing about it, like I say, I can't speak for everybody else here. I'm talking about me. That's my school. That's my city. I love my school. I love my city. And I'm not gonna let nobody throw dirt on her name. You ain't gotta like her. I love her.
So, okay. But this is the thing, Mr. Figures. We ain't even touching the other side. We ain't touching the other side. We're talking about one thing.
Oh my God, dog.
Whatever y'all got going on is y'all business. Don't pull us in the business and then it be inaccurate. That's all we're saying. So there is no other side. We're not even a part of the other side. We don't really care. The only thing we care about is making sure that the facts are out there. I just think it's dangerous. Misinformation is dangerous, man. I'm telling y'all, my favorite quote is simple. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance.
So can I
ignorance will cost you a lot. Go ahead, Michelle.
Earl asked this question to me. If football is his escape from reality, what's going to happen when he can't play that anymore?
I ain't even going that deep with it.
I can, Earl. This is the thing.
Hold on. The reason why I said I ain't mean to cut you off, Michelle. I don't want to psychoanalyze what he said.
I'm not going to. I'm going to just. It's nothing. I was going to say it's nothing that we can do because we're not NCAA, and he's no longer with Jackson State. So we're not the reason why he can't play ball. So you can't ask me that question. Now he has to talk to people at Colorado to help him with any situation he may have.
The only thing I was trying to say was I ain't touching no parts of everything of what he stated. I listened to the entire video. I understand all of that. I've gone through traumas in my life. Hell, I'm dealing with something right now. But if you didn't know me, you think everything. We all deal, bro, every single day. I am not touching that other stuff. But in the midst of me dealing, it is absolutely unfair for me to be to speak misinformation in regards to any entity. Doesn't matter what it is. That entity that I speak of, if it's inaccurate, then the entity itself ought to have the ability to say, whoa, wait a minute, time out. That's not necessarily true. And I just want to deal with that. We are not going to dissect what that brother said.
At all.
Do not touch that because I understand the sensitivity of, because what's going to happen is people are going to feel like we're bullying. People are going to feel like we're attacking him, and we are not. What we are saying is we're not even talking to Tyler Brown. We've already addressed that. We're talking to the world. We're saying, world, this is Jackson State. Jackson State has resources. So if a student athlete or a student or a parent wants to enroll their child or enroll themselves into Jackson State, we want you to know that we have resources on hand in the event that you need any type of counseling service, any type of service. That's the good I want to come out of this. That's the good I want to come out. I never waste a bad moment, man. And I'm telling you, thank you, Chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what we're saying. We're saying Jackson State has services. We have services. And we're going to say that, we're going to keep saying that loud because the narrative is that we don't. And that, and the ones that are in here that's trying to say something, you know, you can always
These folks don't even feel like, Rochelle, that we deserve It's so disgusting to me. Y'all know what we dealing with is like when people talk to you on the internet and you talking about some type of defense of Jackson State, people talk to you as if you don't even have the right to defend Jackson State. Like Jackson State is nothing to the world.
Yep. Like, why do y'all love us?
Man, I don't give a damn about them people that think that way.
I know, but what I'm saying is that the issue is they can't understand the love that we have for our school because we're so poor, we're so this, but Jackson State fans still supply. And guess what? Here y'all go again, messing with us, trying to defame our school.
Man,
and I knew
us vile and
it was coming.
We got all type of words like vile, spiteful.
And I knew it was coming because we've been celebrating and we've been happy. So my whole thing is this: is that what you're not going to do is stop us from still celebrating our school, and that's why we're not going to touch that young man. But what we are going to continue to touch is the statements about the school is incorrect.
That's the thing, and you know what, brother? You know what? I'm a black woman from a black city, daughter of mental health professional. So I just have empathy for a child getting something.
You should have empathy. We not say that you shouldn't.
And this is the thing that this is
where you're missing the point.
This is the dicey side of it. You cannot mute the other side. Because I knew it. If you touch it, this is the problem with it. Nobody wants to have real intelligent dialogue, man. Everybody wants to talk at each other. I should not have to waste 30 minutes defending something that I did not say. I should not have to sit here and feel like I'm the enemy because I'm addressing something that was a lie. So if we address a lie, so we say, you know what, we just gonna leave that alone. And every time misinformation come about, we should just leave it alone and just not, because we want to. That's why I say it's a dicey situation, and that might have something to do with why you take that.
And I'm gonna tell you, to me, it ain't dicey, julienne, chopped, or whatever, however you want, whatever cut you adjective you want to use. It is what it is. It's black and white. If you have empathy, you should, and I hope that you continue to have empathy.
No, we have empathy.
I have empathy for him, but what I'm not going to tolerate is you trying to lie to get what you want.
You do realize that we can have empathy for Tyler Brown and his mental state and want everything best for him. No. We want the best for the brother. We do. And if you say you don't believe it, that's your damn problem. I'm not about to waste no time trying to convince you that I'm being honest about me saying I'm empathetic to that brother's mental state. And I'm someone that deals with the same thing. Trust me when I tell you.
At this point, you just want to be opposite, girl.
And if that's the case, then I'm going to just leave that one alone. So what I'm saying is, we say this all the time. Two things can be true at the same time. I can absolutely be empathetic, and I can also at the same time say, that's not true. Here's what we do offer. And I'm not going to sit here and be policed on what words to use, because if your mind is made up, it doesn't make any difference what I say. Now I'm going to shut up.
And that's what I was going to say. Just one thing, what I wanted to say is what you just said is that don't waste time trying to make somebody understand you when their sole purpose is to continue to misunderstand you.
Rochelle, I can say it shorter than that. What I was saying, don't argue with a fool, because folk from a distance can't tell who was who.
That's what I was going to say. So we're going to continue. What other part? We've said what we said.
Hold on. Let TD jump in. Yeah.
You're on mute, love.
Yeah, man, I've been sitting and listening. Actually, I had Marcus to send me the interview. I hadn't seen it. Like I said, I keep my mental clean from all the social media stuff for the most part. But listening to what you guys have to say, you're right. I see the lady in the comment who keeps saying that he's being attacked. Me coming from a neutral side, ma'am, lady, whoever you are in the chat, me coming from a neutral side, because I don't think that, no one is being attacked. I don't even think he's not even what being talked about. It's a situation as a whole, far as the narrative that being played out. the situation didn't arrive until football season come about, and it was being said that he can't play. Now all of a sudden, this is the issue. We had another player to leave for this, citing issues at Jackson State. So basically, we tired of being a stepping stone for everybody who wants to move on and go do what they have to do and what they want to do, and they being controlled, manipulated by false narratives. So no, I would like to say, in this case right here, if you feel that Mr. Brown is being attacked, then that's not the case. We definitely respect everybody' mental issues if they have it. What we are trying to let everyone know that, and again, I can't speak much on it because I hadn't watched the video yet. But according to what is being said, Ken, Zoe, Rochelle, Marcus, they just putting out what it is that our school have the capability to treat mental issues. And if that was the case, then they just saying, hey, you said that it was this, we showing you that it's that. So no, it's not no one going at the young man. I mean, I live here in the area. I mean, I see people every day, all day. So no one is going at the young man. It's just funny how stuff comes up at this present time. So please stop taking offense and thinking that we're going after the young man, because no one is directly saying that that's what it is. And a lot of stuff that being spoken is passion. So I hope you understand what's being said.
Look, man,
you understand what's being said, and just know it's not Tyler that's being attacked. The fact of it is, we're just addressing the issue because we're tired of, since December.
Yep.
Out of that whole thing. We left it alone. We got a great coach, great coaching staff, great football team. We're looking forward to going to Miami, doing great content for our fans who can't make it, going to the game, watching a great game. We're beyond that, man. We don't have time for that. So the fact of it is, if you keep letting people dump on you, they will continue to dump on you. We're just trying to say, clean it up. And there's a better way to do it without addressing Jackson State or HBCU, period.
Man, that was profound, brother. And I'll say this too, just to add to it, and we're gonna move on from it, but we don't run from nothing. We talk about everything on this channel in relation to Jackson State. And I just think that at the end of the day, when you see certain things, you just have to look for the opportunity. Today was an opportunity to educate, because maybe somebody did not know of the resources that are there, that are maybe they didn't know. But what I will say is this: TD said something, and he's absolutely correct. We are tired, man. We tired, bro. We tired of always having to have a good moment, and here come these like, why the hell are we having to talk about somebody that ain't on the roster, that ain't at the university, and we keep somehow having to deal with the same old, man? You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, it's always from one side. It's never from the other side. Because we'll go home. It just seems like it's that way. You know what I mean? We had a great moment on Saturday. P. Diddy in the crowd, and we getting a check, we kicking ass, you know what I'm saying? We taking names. We got our blue on, the boom looking good, sounding good. You know what I'm saying? We all in our element, we all vibing, and then here come somebody talking about something else that want to be, here come the Me Too folks, with all due respect. You know what I'm saying? So, and we ain't even addressed that. We just were like, nah, we're not going to touch that because we don't want to give it no light. But in the instant when it comes to this, of somebody that have been to therapy, somebody that have dealt with mental health stuff, somebody had dealt with that type of stuff, I felt it was very important to address it. And at the same time, man, like, in addressing it, we're not about to be told how to address it. We're not attacking him. If I tell you I'm not attacking him and I don't have any animosity, like, he responded to me today, and my response to him was simple: man, do what you got to do to get your waiver. But we can focus on what we can, letting the world know what resources are available. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, his teammate took the safety route and got a waiver. Maybe he should have took that route, because the objective is not to talk about the poor mental health resources. It was about trying to get a waiver. That's what the conversation was about. It was not about just the mental health. The mental health was the angle to get a waiver. As is the father figure piece from the other school, and this should have been my first. I understand that. I understand what you're trying to do. You want to play. You want to play.
And can I say something else? Ken, I thought about something you said because I addressed it. It's like an HBCU game day. If anybody, y'all work in my nerve, because even when they did it, they didn't even say Colorado's team. Player is ineligible. Jackson State's XC. I was like, why is Jackson?
Because Jackson State is a HBCU, and Jackson State is going to draw attraction to the articles.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
They do slums. They do a lot of slummy stuff, man.
We being scapegoat by Black people, because I was like, why did you even have to mention he's no longer at our school? Why do you have to say Jackson State student is denied to play for CU?
No, for people that don't understand what had transpired, like if you go and read the waivers, I know the waivers and the reason and ways that you can get around a 2-time transfer. If you go and read the rules, you'll see what is out there. A particular player took a route of they didn't feel safe and There did some things that transpired during that time where apparently if that's not, they obviously, whatever, it worked for them. I don't give a damn. I wish you the best. I do, but we look good on Saturday. We look good. You know what I'm saying? We played good ball, and I'm done with that. I don't have nothing else to add on that. I just wanted to make sure people understand that we do have resources. If and we'll open it up for folks if folks want to.
I can't.
I got 2 people I want to request to come up tonight, Brother C. Lee and Brother Willie Dub T. Because Dub T texted me, and then we're gonna get into some football, man. Because I honestly didn't want to go this route, but I'm sorry, we had to, and it won't be long. It'll be quick. Go ahead, TD.
Ken, one more thing I wanted to say to remix, but whatever the ladies are going by in the chat. I like to make this request for everybody in the chat that's saying something at her. Just leave it alone. Because we said stop. No, right? No. We're not attacking her. Everybody is defending. But what I'm saying, the best. We said we're gonna push on. I understand. She said something to me. She appreciated the comment. But what I would like to say to her, I understand that a lot of different social media spaces may be coming at her or maybe coming at him. But you can't put that all on us. We are guarding the yard.
People traumatized.
I don't necessarily do it every single time. If somebody get in the damn media and say something that ain't right about Jackson State, just be prepared for Jackson State to show up and say that ain't right. And we are holding folks accountable going forward. Because guess what didn't exist? Because when folks were saying you're gonna see this, this, and that, what you didn't see is you didn't see this. This came as a result of that.
And you're going to see me.
And we ain't going nowhere.
You're going to see me.
So when the bull junk come out here, we got boots on the ground. We will guard the yard. I'm sorry. We are going to guard the yard. Shout out to Coach Taylor, man.
I feel I got something to say. I'm going to say it.
Brother Dub T, I'll let you speak on it, and then we're going to get into some football, man.
I'll wait for Zoe. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm good. What's up, Willie?
All right, so I'm going to make a request for the panel.
You don't know what we're going to be talking about forever. You ain't going to be talking no more. Keep going, Willie.
Excuse me. I'm going to make a request for the panel. I want to make a request for the chat. First, for the chat. Stop chatting. Stop reading the chats. Right. Because what you're doing is you're missing what's being talked about on the panel.
Thanks.
Okay. That's the number one. The next thing for the panel, just give me a few minutes. That's all I ask. Just a few minutes. All right. So I don't know the young man. Never lived in Jackson. Never been to the university other than for a visit. So everybody knows I'm not an alumni. But here's what I do know. As someone who suffers from complex PTS, who has TBIs from football and from military stuff, I get it. I get both sides. But here's the thing. Even if JSU offered free services. The state offers free services. There's a way to get resources and there's a way to get medication for free or at very low cost. There's no excuse other than ignorance. And I don't mean that as in lack of education. I truly mean that in ignorance, like you just don't know.
Right.
So now the other part is perception is reality. Whether it is that young man, whoever's chatting in the box, and the panel, we all have our own perception and is our own reality. Here's what I know from outside looking in is that JSU offers free services. The young man didn't really seek out, or even if he just didn't find the right person. So what he should have done was continue to seek out those services. And my third point is NCAA did the investigation.
They did.
Nobody on this panel, nobody in the chat knows what the investigation resulted or who they talked to or what they found out. Big picture is the young man gets to sit out a year. That's a blessing. Let that young man get his healing. Let that young man get his chance of experiencing life outside of football, because he has what, 1 year?
2.
And then what?
2.
He needs to get healthy first. We got to stop talking about all this Dion, Colorado, JSU, Mississippi, Jackson, all this stuff. And when it comes to this young man, it's about his mental health first. And why can't we all get along on that? Now here again, JSU had a very successful weekend. The very next day or two, we got 2 jabs at JSU. It's no coincidence.
Nope.
Why can't we see beyond that? The media cannot get between us. And we're a community. We got JSU. We got folks in the chat, whether they're JSU or not. Why can't we see what's happening and solidify and battle against that? That's all I got.
That's what we're doing.
I know you are. I know
That's
you
why
are.
I bring it up, because
I know this platform is, but that's not what's being perceived.
But Willie, for some of us to say, and I'm very serious about this. Some of us, we've been traumatized by this, and we are mentally exhausted.
You and me both.
And so I can handle it differently than other people. But some of us are like, here we go again. They're like emotionally, this is draining for a lot of people, and they're tired. So I definitely understand.
Can I jump in on one thing? Zoe, can I share something? Please, y'all.
Go ahead.
Me and my brother had a moment, bro. And I understand. People joke, people laugh. We channel things a different ways. Saturday night was a great night for us because we finally got to the game. We finally got back to witnessing and recognizing something that we all were familiar with. We were able to do our first live show. A lot of people come in, but in that moment, let's not forget that it's about what we were experiencing. That's the thing that draws us in, right? And Zoe had a moment that he got caught up in the moment, had a childhood moment, got emotional. You understand what I'm saying? And I thought about it later on, and I was like, it's pretty powerful. Because I think what happens is that, like Rochelle said, we have so much stuff that we bottle up, and we take so much on the chin. And it's like one more thing. And it's not that people are just defending Jackson State. It's the fact that people are defending what Jackson State means to them. Because what Jackson State means to them, it means something to their mental. So when that is off, it disrupts my mental. So you don't get to talk about mental health and then disturb my peace about something that I love and then judge me for loving it and call me whatever you want to call me because it don't mean that to you. You got to be out your rabbit ass mind if you think that we're going to sit on a panel and a platform Monday, Wednesday, Friday for damn near a year, mostly unpaid. We're getting a little bit of revenue coming in that we're turning around and using every dollar of it to travel and do what we do. TD and I was on the phone. Zoe got boxes at his house right now. Zoe just got a box from a travel bag. We got lights. We got a micro. I'm just saying, like, this is a labor of love. And the reason we got involved, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to give y'all the answers to the test. The reason the passionate people got involved in the capacity that we are involved in is because of the stuff that we have witnessed and things that we've been on the sidelines. It affects us so much that we felt like we want to get in the game and try to affect it in the smallest way. That's why we say, man, do you need something? Man, we willing to do whatever. And trust me when I tell y'all, we did all this work for months. And we took an L last week. And I ain't going to expound on what it was. But you know what? It's the love for JSU that make you say, you know what? We needed that because we needed that lesson. And our patience needed to grow. And we're trying to elevate in a space because we're trying to do things in decent and in order. So we will not apologize. We will not apologize. We can't take one more thing. Because we were done with it 6 months ago. We had already reached our peak. So one more thing is just too much. Everything feels like the straw that breaks the camel back. So we will fight back because now you're disturbing my mental peace. Because now, once again, the internet allows idiots free reign to just attack anybody that interferes with their idol and the idol worship. And yes, we were a part of that too at one point. We were. I ain't judging nobody. I'm just telling you what it is. So don't come to us and tell us how we supposed to deal with misinformation. It is. It's not an attack on the brother. It's like wait. That misinformation right there is now disturbing my peace now, because once again we got to go and put down the happy feelings in the air. We were all over the place. We dancing and hugging, and we got photos. And y'all saw the video today. We got Mr. Brown in there, got us laughing. We got TD doing good. You know what I'm saying? We all over the place having a great time. And here we come. Here we come. Here we come. HBCUs don't take care of better of students better than PWIs. What? Man, I'm not letting that ride, man. And it ain't an attack on the brother. It's like, love you, bro. But let me tell y'all something. For those that think you can't check somebody or correct somebody and not disown them or not attack them. You know how many times my brother or my daughter or my mother has said something out of the way and we had to correct them, but you do it in a manner, it ain't that I disrespected my mama or that I disown my daughter, because it's like, no, let's get this correct. TD is my witness. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to shut up. Me and TD had a damn knockdown drag out on Monday. Mostly me, doing a lot of hooping and hollering. Zoe don't even know that. We had a bad moment, bro. We had a moment. TD was like, bro, calm down, man. We had a moment. And guess what I told him, Rochelle? I said, bro, I don't usually talk to people when I feel the way I feel. But don't get off the phone. Because we're going to resolve this. Because we brothers. We're going to work through this. And we will have a resolution before we get off this phone. Because I love you too much to let you leave and let your mind go attack you and be like, oh, no. No, we're going to resolve this. And before it was over with, it wasn't no more cuss words being said. It wasn't no more nothing. It was just all resolution. And it's like, all right, bro, I'll rap with you later. It was just because it was some stuff from the weekend. So what we're saying is we're living the two things can be true at the same time, man. Man, we love this school, man. If we ain't love it, we wouldn't be doing what we doing. Man, I got a pack. I fly out in the morning. I got a pile of clothes in there. I got to go figure out which suitcase and all that old good stuff. But yet and still, the show must go on. So I just wanted to say that and stop. People got to stop projecting their thoughts and opinions on people and let people express themselves however they choose to express themselves. I'm done with that, and we're gonna move on to some football because it really was about FAMU. But I felt compelled to address that, and I want Brother Seeley to jump in, and I'm gonna shut up. Thank you, Miss Chocolate.
What up, OG?
What's up? How's everybody doing? Can y'all hear me?
Loud and clear.
So a couple of things. I agree with what Brother Willie said. Let me start here because I like to be completely transparent. And I promise I'm going somewhere with this. So everybody knows that I basically only frequent 3 platforms. KC-1400 Media, HBCU Overdrive with Doc Holliday, and She Loves D. That's it. Those are the only 3. The only reason I'm saying this is because of what I'm going to say next. So those are the only 3 platforms that I frequent. Because I'm subscribed to them, I get notifications. So when Doc sent out his notification, and I wasn't going to bring this up, but I did put in the chat. It was because when I send somebody an email, if I send you an email, I'm sending it to you. But I'm saying this publicly because I just want to be completely transparent. So when Doc sent out his notification for today's show, the way he had it titled, I just thought that the title of the show could have been a bit different. So I sent him an email. And what I sent in the email to Doc was simply, I said, tread lightly when discussing this issue. Because you don't want people to think that you are attacking him. And this was before he went on. And if Doc wants to put in the chat, if I'm being clear or truthful about that. So from the jump, I didn't want any of us to address this issue. I was like you, Ken, right? I was like, okay, I feel sorry. I didn't even see somebody else. I heard someone say the brother can't, he's not going to be eligible. And then I said, well, hey, what I thought was, why didn't some adult advise him on his situation? Because whenever, so let me give you an example. Then I'm going to come to the mental health issue. For instance, when I have students come and say, students say, I'm going to change my major from such and such to English. You know the first thing that I would do? Rather than tell that student, I'm happy for you to be an English major, I would look at all the classes that they have taken because I want them to know, hey, you do know if you change your major to English, you're going to have to be here an extra year because you haven't had all the classes you need. That's me being an adult. So anytime a young person is dealing with any kind of change in college, it is the responsibility of the teachers or the advisors or the mentees to say, here are all of the repercussions or consequences that come with making that change. So the fact that he got there and was not properly advised of a possible consequence, that's not on him. And that's not on his family. That's on whoever is an employee of Colorado who didn't do their due diligence. So that's number one. Number two, I taught at Jackson State for 25 years. At least once a year, I had at least one student who had to have ADA services. And 95% of the time, we were able to get that student the services that they need and for that student to get at least a C or higher. The only time that we weren't able to do it, and this is going to sound harsh, is when the students, for whatever reason, didn't take advantage of the services that were offered. So what people are hearing from Jackson State is a very simple statement from supporters and graduates and employees of Jackson State. All you are hearing is a very simple statement. The services that students need are there, and we work with students every semester to give them the services that they need, and to say anything else is a lie. That's not an attack on Mr. Brown. That's not an attack on anybody suffering from mental health services, right? Rather than me saying that two things can be true, what I'm going to say is people need to learn not to conflate two separate issues. And what is happening here is that people are conflating two separate issues. There's the issue of a young man needing a waiver to play football, and there's the issue of does Jackson State adequately provide services? And clearly the NC2A took everything into their investigation and decided that Jackson State had the reputable services, had what they needed, and therefore that could not be used as a justification to get away. And if you're mad at that, don't be mad at Jackson State. Be mad at the NC2A. Now, let me add one little caveat to that. And I think all of us on the screen agree with this because I think this is getting lost. I am clear. I don't think anybody should need a waiver to play ball if they transfer. I think you should be able to transfer as much as you want.
I agree with that.
So that's one of the things that I think that's being lost.
I wish he could play. I really do. I wish everybody could play.
If I decided to transfer to go to be an English major at another school, no one's gonna say, "Hey, you got to sit out a semester. You got to sit out."
That's true.
And so the real villain in this.
The other thing to that, CD and Amy cut you off, is because coaches can leave jobs and go start another job the next year. They don't have to sit out and be an assistant before they can be a head coach. So, yeah, I agree. I do not agree with the waiver, by the way. I failed to mention that, but I'm glad you mentioned it. I wish Tyler Brown was eligible to play, and we were not here having this conversation. I really do. But go ahead.
So that's an NC2A issue. You should be able to transfer every year if you want to and get your 4 years. So, but I think people need to understand that the issue is not about, but we also have to say to people in the chat, you cannot say that you're being attacked when all people are doing is stating a fact that Jackson State has these resources.
That's all.
And that's what's been happening to us for 8 months. Whenever people from Jackson State simply mention a fact, simply say something that's empirical, all of a sudden we're in our feelings. Yeah. The last time I checked, science ain't got nothing to do with feelings. So when you say that people shouldn't mention that we have the resources or that his issue trumps the lie that Jackson State doesn't have the resources, no, that's illogical. Because what happens is that, as everyone has said, you're perpetuating the notion that HBCUs are inferior just because they are Black institutions. And I want to circle back into what both Ken and Brother Willie T said. Once again, Jackson State has picked ourselves up, put our past behind us, moved on, and here comes somebody else because they just can't let us go.
I could have easily just left it alone, and I'll take the hit for that if that's the case. But because I'm currently, this is a very, very, very important topic to me at this very moment, and trust me when I tell you, I wanted to talk about it. So, anybody got anything else on that? I can assure you guys we're not touching that anymore. It's dead to us. We addressed it. It's out there. It's on wax. And we're going to transition to some football. Anybody got anything else they want to add into that?
Nope, we're good.
Yeah, I do. I have one more thing. Sorry. The one thing that we have to be more perceptive of is we got to come together as a community. Sometimes we have to step back from our feelings. I can't remember who I talked to this about with. Sometimes we get into our feelings and then we project from there, especially when it comes to the written word, right? In the text messages, I can see how some things can be perceived wrong because we're reading it in our emotions. Sometimes when you take a step back, read what is being written outside in a non-emotional way. But most importantly, it was important for you to address this because JSU does have resources. Jackson does have resources. Mississippi does have resources. And as a matter of fact, like I posted on Twitter, if you are a veteran or a family member of a veteran, there's free resources there too. So September is Suicidal Awareness Month. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. If these things are very important to us, then we need to support those folks who need them. Not tear them down, not try to read into their thoughts about why they did what, where, and how, or to whom, but support them. Like I said before, if this young man really truly does suffer, this 1 year is a blessing to him.
It is.
And we need to help him realize that, because football is not his life. And we got to help him. Better yet, let's help us realize that whatever we're doing is not us. We have our identity somewhere else. For those believers, your identity is in Christ. If you're not a believer, you really got to find your identity outside of your occupation or your hobby.
Love that.
That was good. Let's talk about football.
And Kim, just one last thing, because could I just answer a question for KJ? Because KJ asked a question of Willie T, and I think me too. So she says that why don't y'all ever all go over to those platforms and call them out? For me, KJ, is two reasons. And that was two reasons. I just rolled them into one. Since December 2022, I can't tell you how many articles that I actually published about the falsehoods, how many things I actually wrote about the falsehoods. And what I realized was that these people are knowingly spreading these lies. And my grandmother taught me something a long time ago. She said that, okay. Thanks, KJ. Okay, I thought you wondered why don't we go? And okay, yeah. So, so I just finished that point. The reason I don't go to these other platforms is because my grandmother taught me something a long time ago. She said, "Baby, if you're looking at a stop sign and some fool tell you that's a yield sign, just back slowly away."
Got it.
That's how I treat all these other platforms, because they don't talk facts about us.
No.
They talk wishes and hopes. They talk through their emotions. And because of that, I just back slowly away. And it's better, as Brother TD said, it once again, and again, as the jokes was being put about me cleaning my algorithm, and all I can tell y'all is that when I clean my algorithm, I ain't had a bad thing about Jackson State. I don't see it. Don't deal with it.
Yeah, I definitely don't go to the other platforms. It's a waste of energy because they need us for their life. Until y'all understand, this is about them trying to get monetized and whatever they can get to use, and they're using that. Right now, we are always trending. But let's talk football, y'all. I'm excited. I ain't gonna be there. So when y'all leave out, when you leave out, Zoe, when you leave for Florida?
Early Friday morning.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, we got $8.50 in this thing. Everybody send us $10. We're gonna need the support, because y'all know that we're gonna lose some subscribers after the night, so we need the support. Y'all did really well last show, and go ahead and we gotta listen, y'all. And now this is not a joke. Miami is expensive. We bringing a 4-man crew. You know what I'm saying? Expensive Airbnb, rental cars, and equipment and lights out. Y'all know what we're doing, man. So if y'all feel it in your heart to donate, feel free to throw some in the pot. Go ahead, TD. I just want to put that out there.
Oh, I was just about to say,
that my boy go Shaka. I'm finna send the link for you. Come on up here, man. We got to get you back on, Shaka, because you was.
Hey, I hope Shaka got that cup no more. Go ahead.
And,
I just about to say, I do visit other platforms every now and again, and it's basically the main 3 to 4 that we have in the circle. And with that being said, I'll give a shout out to Kobe, man. That guy was a great sport.
Hey, man.
Kobe, I mean, he was great. He opened the channel up to you guys. Monday? He forewarned everybody that at 12 a.m. they no longer could mess with him. So you know, what I'm saying he was a great sport about it.
Appreciate you, Maurice. Appreciate
you. Talk to you, Kobe. Appreciate you, bro. Blitz City Podcast. Thanks.
Ain't no doubt, man.
Y'all
hit that Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, all that. Every time you hear that ding, that's a donation.
Well, praise the Lord. Come on and bring them in, y'all, for real, though.
Hey, man, y'all come on up here, man. Where them Rattlers at, man? It's talk football, man. It's on and popping, man.
Any Rattlers in the building?
Oh, man, you're a good one, brother. Appreciate the donation, man. Appreciate the donation. Hey, these boys can eat, man. We eating good this weekend, man. We eating good this weekend. Joe took us to some place. What it was, TD? Oh, the 6 feet under.
That's the name of the restaurant?
Yeah, the name of it.
That's
yes,
crazy.
Indeed, man. But y'all know in Miami, everything is expensive, and it ain't that good.
Crap, man.
You gonna come on up? We ready for you?
No, man, I got a spot for us to go to.
Hey, they gonna Shaka. Hey, Shaka, the link for you, baby. I want to see what you gonna come up with. I'm gonna drop your roster if you don't come up. What's Steve at?
Is anybody from Miami or in Miami right now in the chat? If you are, please let me know that you are. I got a question. Because we're going to hit up Sundays in Miami. I haven't been yet. I've been in Miami plenty of times. I have yet to go to Sunday. I want a review. Y'all let me know what's up. Is it worth going to?
Also, I'd like to add that all those folks in Florida, I hope y'all are safe.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
We got questions.
But more importantly, I hope everybody understands the significance of what is happening right now because there's so much turmoil. I'm not going to go biblical right now, but I could. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Miss Rochelle.
Yes.
You know and I know, right?
Yeah.
And you know this too. Bible study.
Yes, sir.
Right? Sunday is what? The day of rest.
Sabbath.
Right? JSU's playing on Sunday. So get ready to rest and watch I Love beat up these snakes or what Zoe calls the legless lizards. Right?
Shaka's a good sport, man. He got the Florida.
That's
the LeBron James jump, man.
I'm trying to prepare him so we make sure we see his jersey.
Hey, before y'all get started, I'm gonna leave a football analysis to y'all. I'm gonna go back in the chat.
Okay.
And hang out.
Appreciate you, big bro.
And like I always say, man, I appreciate y'all for everything that y'all do. I love because I only love thee.
Come on, Blue. Come on up, Blue. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, OG.
Appreciate you, OG. Hey, we got Shaka in this thing, man. Hey, man.
Hey, look. I don't want to say too much tonight because y'all real emotional in this thing tonight. So look.
No, the emotions down.
We good now. We football now, baby. Let's go.
Look, I don't want to step on no toes, man, because look, y'all got that thing popping today.
Sorry. I got a question for you. Have you been to Sunday?
No, I haven't been there.
Okay.
Yeah. But look, let me segue my way in here because today is y'all see I got a LeBron jersey number 6. That 6 emphasizes the number of points y'all gonna score on Sunday.
The 6 is y'all scored 2 years ago.
Yeah, but that's what y'all gonna score on Sunday. Secondly, I got a hat. Today is hat Wednesday. That means put a hat on them. That means I'm coming for the defense. We're gonna put a hat. So every a couple of minutes, y'all will see me with a new FAMU hat on. I know Zoe, y'all got a lot of different J's and stuff like that, but you'll see me with a lot of different hats tonight.
Shaka.
Hey, hold on.
Shaka.
Hold on. Shaka. What your hat got on it right now? Because I can't see. What's your hat got on it?
What is that?
You know what? Y'all don't never have no big regular F. You know that, right?
I got something for you though. Don't worry about it. They coming.
Man, don't have me go get my hat stand, Shaka.
They coming. You need
don't
to go
have me
because
go
I got
get
them,
man.
Mine right over here. Mine right over here to the left. You'll see him in a few minutes.
Hey, Shaka. Hey, I want to say this to you, Shaka. I mean, I'm a Laker fan, big LeBron James fan. The dude is built like, you know what I'm saying? But he don't play football. Man. He don't play football, bro. And he definitely don't play for FAMU.
But did you see what he did play football? He put up numbers.
No. We talking about FAMU. You wait with LeBron James just like he gonna help you, bro.
You know, real LeBron school. You know, those cleats you see us
play basketball.
those cleats you see we debuted on Sunday. They LeBron James cleats.
Hey, Shaka, I like that. I like you going. You say y'all LeBron school, right? LeBron been there?
Been where?
There, the lowest of 7 hills.
The lowest. Nah, he ain't been there yet. But
okay, because watch this. Because JSU was an Under Armour school, right? Tell me why the CEO stay up in Jack State. But you can't get LeBron to come to your school when you're a LeBron school.
I mean, LeBron is a little big. LeBron is a little bigger than Under Armour, I believe.
Really?
This dude right here.
I mean,
you know who we trying to get though.
Would cause an issue.
Hey, you know who we trying to get, right? We trying to get Steph Curry to come on over there, man.
That'd be good, man. Steph Curry's a good guy. He might.
Well, we're trying to. I'm gonna tell you what we should do. We should get him over there when we get our golf program back next year. That'd be dope because he can play.
Steph Curry's behind Howard golf program.
He did who?
He's sponsoring the Howard golf program.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. That's good.
That's what's up.
Hey, Mr. Blue Blood.
But let's get to this football. Let's get to this football because I heard y'all saying something earlier about you really don't see.
Y'all got them new uniforms. So y'all rolling out new uniforms on Sunday?
We're not going to discuss all that. We don't worry about when we roll out. We're gonna be looking clean.
Hey, we're gonna be clean too, man. We coming with a new look, Shaka. It's gonna be on and on now.
Just change that helmet, man, because that helmet is played out.
Just put your on the Shaka, don't make a pancake now.
Change that helmet, man.
Ain't nobody ever said Peter Carroll look good, dog.
Okay, well, we're gonna look good on Sunday.
You can't make ones look good.
Hey, now I gotta give it to y'all, man. Now I will say this about y'all unions though, but them white pants go hard, bro. I gotta get that to you.
Hey, them 2 stripes on the side,
they go hard. Them white pants go hard.
But look,
Blue, what's up, man?
Y'all said something about our receiver core like earlier when we first got on.
Man,
I just didn't see nothing, you know. But I don't.
I didn't see. No, I'm saying I didn't see anything different than what we saw. Like I knew about Manigo. He's solid, you know. Sharir.
I don't think Manigo is a game time decision. He might not play.
Now Riley from BCU is solid. He's fast. He's a quick guy, man. He was the best receiver they had on their team. But I mean, it ain't nothing we ain't seen already, though. I ain't saying they ain't got better, but I'm just saying. What's your thoughts on?
I ain't impressed.
Me neither.
Well, y'all ain't seen the boys yet.
I saw majority what you had last year, and
we saw 2 years of rack boys get nothing.
All I know is y'all lying on y'all name. That's all I know. You call yourself rack boy with no rack.
You're right.
So let me ask you this, Shaka. If y'all gonna hold us to 6, what y'all gonna score?
EA. I ain't said nothing about no uniform. Hold on, I'm a uniform guy. That's my MO. Oh, I'll give it to you. The white pants go hard. I like the uniform. You ain't never heard
wearing white pants, man. What y'all wearing, bro?
I don't know. I think they're wearing white pants and the green top. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I like the uniform. You ain't never heard me say nothing bad about FAMU Union. I mean, I don't care for y'all colors. You know, like a vegetable.
I thought Kobe was just tripping when he gave FAMU the best unis in the conference, though. I was like, come on, dog.
Hey man,
we got a lot of
those all whites are their best one. When they got the white helmet with the white, all whites are clean.
Hey man, I mean, from last week to this week, it's like we made a real good Chinese dish. We got dogs out the way last week and vegetable meal this week. All we need is some rice and little eggs. We got the whole thing covered.
So, okay, Chaka, answer the question. Ken said, well, we only having 6. How many y'all scoring, sir?
He got mad off that thing, Rochelle.
Shaka done exit itself out of there. Blue, what's your thoughts, man? Let's jump into it.
Man, I mean, Yeah, I mean, it was an interesting game to predict. Man, I made my prediction earlier. I got y'all winning 27-23. This weekend was my official prediction. I think the matchup I'm really looking forward to see is the offensive tackles for Jackson versus the new edge rushers for FAMU. To me, that's going to be what I'm most focused on, because I think when I look at the offensive line for Jackson last week, I thought the right side played elite, man. I mean, Evan Henry played his ass off at center too.
Yeah.
But man, I really am interested to see if they give Cam James a start again this week. I know he's young. He had a really, really tough week last week. I mean, for PFF, he was graded a 2 out of 100 in pass blocking, and that's not going to get it done. And so I'm interested to see how he develops this week. But they got a kid who he played sparingly last year. I'll say that, behind Isaiah Land, a kid named Anthony Dunn. He's like 6'4", 6'5", 250, a transfer from Marshall. He, in my opinion, I think he's probably the best edge rusher they have. And I just want to see how he matches up with the offensive tackles for Jackson. And I just want to see what Jackson's game plan is going to be, because as y'all know, I'm sure Zoe saw it, I'm super high on Irv Mulligan. I understand everyone's infatuation with Seven because he's such a dynamic athlete, but in terms of an every down back, I don't think there's a better running back than Irv Mulligan. And just me thinking as an O-lineman, the way he fights for yards, how hard he runs, I mean, I sign me up for that every day. And me and you talked about that, about a year ago last season, about how different mindsets about running backs. I think yeah, Irv earned it to me. I know Seven might be good, but just in my opinion, I don't know what else he could have done to earn that running back one spot.
Yeah, Seven is going to play mostly wide receiver, but I mean, sure he'll play some running back too. Hopefully, he'll be back soon and we can see him. So, but no, man, I'm excited about what we got, man. I was just looking at FAMU's roster that they put out. I got to go look at every single player though, because I haven't dissected Shaka's roster. I got the 2-deep roster for the game. So, who they traveling with? Shaka, how y'all doing, man, over in Tallahassee, bro?
Wait a minute, is he getting boxes? What noise is he getting? Shaka, what are you doing?
I'm getting my hat. I'm getting my hat game together.
Hey, Shaka, on the mixing drinks.
I'm getting my hat. I'm getting my hat game together.
Ice.
Okay.
I'm getting my hat game together.
He over there making hacking noise. I'm like, what are you doing?
But I kind of agree with Blue. We got some unknowns on the defensive line right now on our end. I just, like I told y'all the other day, Dunn is definitely going to be one of our best edge rushers since Land. On the other side, we got a kid that got hurt last year, but he just didn't have the production he should have had. He didn't play a lot in the end of the year, but he should be okay. But we got some other people, some new people too that we brought in this year, so we'll see how that goes on D-line. As far as receiver, we deep there. We still got some unknowns though. We still got some people who haven't played with us. They played other places, but they haven't played with us.
Right.
But, they got some speed, they got some talent, and they're gonna play. So we'll see how that goes too. I mean, how the matchups go. Because I don't see them. I know we're going. We got a lot of different lineups, so I don't know how JSU gonna really match up with what we do. I don't know how they're gonna play it, but we'll see. We'll see.
I think we're gonna be fine, man. I think we needed to see. We needed to see what we saw. You know what I mean? We're not 100% right now, but we're gonna get there. And I don't think that's gonna be a problem for this weekend. We're not coming to lose, Shaka.
I know. Nobody should be coming to lose.
I'm gonna say this. We have a mismatch on offense against every single team that we play.
Who is that?
Jesse Riley.
You said who?
Jesse Riley.
The tight end?
Oh, for sure.
You like him over DJ?
No. This is what I'm saying.
They play both of them sometimes.
Listen to what I'm saying, Blue. I said we have a mismatch against every team that we play. Because who in the sweat gonna draw? Who in the sweat outside linebacker could guard just down the seam?
That I talked about on my show tonight. Unless FAM moves Isaiah Major to outside, I don't see them having an outside linebacker with that athleticism.
They don't want to do that.
Oh, we got people other than Isaiah Major that can cover Jency. We got a kid that sat out last year that comes in on that package actually.
Are you talking about Jordan Moore, the kid that transferred in last year?
Exactly. That came from safety to outside linebacker. He plays outside linebacker in this defense.
No, I don't know about that.
Do you know what Jesse Riley is, dog?
It don't matter what he is. I'm just saying we got somebody to cover that.
It's relative. Do you know what Jesse Riley is?
What is he though?
6'5", 230, run a 4.5 flat.
Okay.
You ain't got nothing that can cover it.
Okay.
Because hold on. Whenever Jesse's in the game, he's not the starter.
Yeah, because you got to put your number one guy. You got to put your number one guy on DJ, if anything.
He's not the starter.
So our number one guy is going to be with Javon, and he's going to be on DJ, and then Jordan's going to be on Jency.
No, they're gonna put Javon on DJ at. Isn't Javon like 5'10"?
Hold on. See, Shaka.
That doesn't make a difference.
Shaka, let me enlighten you.
Safety.
Shaka, let me enlighten you. Let me tell you how this works. Okay. See, whenever offense come out, defense match personnel. Okay. So we're gonna go no huddle, but then we come back, if we run double tight. I'm not talking about the other formation with the receivers or the run back, but we go double tight. You're going to match up what we got personnel wise. They put Jesse in motion with an outside backer. Who gonna guard? What outside backer gonna guard him going down the seam?
Just say this. We'll see on Sunday. I just told you who was gonna guard him. I just told you who was gonna guard him. I just told you who was gonna guard him.
Okay.
Hold on.
So you either go with it or you don't. If he toasts him, he toasts him.
But that's what's going on. Hold on. I'm asking you, do you like those odds?
I do.
Okay.
Because I like Jordan Moore.
So Jordan Moore.
Over any linebacker that y'all have.
Hey, Shaka, I'm going to tell you right now. I ain't going to even call you Shaka no more. When I see you, I'm going to say, Shaba. It's over. It's over.
Okay.
We're going to acknowledge y'all head dog. I'm going to tell you right now.
So you got Anthony Dunn coming off the edge. Dre Jones. What's your thoughts on him?
That's the one I was saying. That's the one that got hurt pretty much last year.
He was the one that was the player of the game. He was the one against Alabama State that had like a huge game and then got hurt right after that. He's just too. For me, the way I look at him, he's just so. Unless he can be consistent, man, I think his ceiling's capped. But if he can do what he does at his best every week, he could be a stud. But I still think their D line is Gentle Hunt in the middle, by far their best D tackle. And then I think it's going to be the unproven kid Anthony Dunn in edge.
If Gentle Hunt's your best tackle, you're in trouble, bro.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of which, Shaka. The other day you said Gentle Hunt was better than Jeremiah Williams.
That's outrageous.
Hold on.
I said that's what the people said.
That's what Shaka.
That's what the preseason award said.
Guess what?
That's right.
Jeremiah had better stats than Gentle Hunt, and Jeremiah was a backup.
But that was the only point I was saying.
But I'm saying that's what the preseason award said. Gentle Hunt was the better than Jeremiah.
He had 14 tackles, one sack, one forced fumble.
On the whole season.
Jeremiah had 18 tackles, 3 sacks.
Yeah. But Gentle was hurt in Black last 3 games.
Yeah, but Jeremiah backup.
He still made first team. I mean second team. They closed their eyes and just pushed the button on that one.
I mean, don't
Hey, you stuttering now, dog.
Who else got a vote in the anything. I mean, don't Blue Bloods, y'all don't y'all vote on that?
No, okay. We have our own that we do, and Jeremiah Williams was definitely on ours. But the SIDs and head coaches vote for the one that the SWAC releases. Like the media doesn't have a vote in terms of the SWAC awards.
That is true.
So yeah, y'all this media should be a part of that, I think.
I agree. There's some conferences that have the media involved, but listen, but one thing at a time in terms of fixing that. At the end of the day, the postseason is the one that matters. The problem with, and I don't even think all media should get it, because the problem is a lot of people don't know how to evaluate defensive tackles or offensive line properly, which is why those are always hit or miss in terms of awards at the end of the season. But if you go look at the advanced analytics, I mean, Jeremiah Williams last season was elite, and he looks like he took a huge step forward this season. I mean, when you go back and watch the film, and I said this on my show, the edge rushers for Jackson looked bad on film last week because Devontae Davis and Coinus and Jeremiah Williams were eating the guard center guard combo alive, and the edge rushers just didn't have time to make plays.
They were eating them alive on a pass rush, but when it came to run defense, they were getting mauled.
Dog, do you realize they were low on yards to the last drive?
But no, I'm just saying when it came to run defense, South Carolina State can run the football on y'all.
I'm gonna say it again, Shaka. They didn't have good rushing yardage. They only got it on the last drive.
They stopped running the football.
Oh my God.
Y'all didn't see that? They stopped running the football.
Oh my God.
Did anybody watch the game that I watched?
I mean, yeah. I mean, but like, okay, the run fits that, like, based on film, the linebackers were the ones out of place. Jeremiah Williams had the highest run defense grade of any player in the FCS last week. Like, I promise you, Jeremiah Williams was doing his job. The linebackers just weren't fitting the scheme well. Like, Devontae Davis and Jeremiah Williams were the two highest graded players for Jackson State, and it wasn't even close last week. They did their job.
Okay, I got you on that. But did any of them have a tackle behind the line of scrimmage?
I don't think this is what I was saying. Like, defensive tackles' jobs aren't to get the stats. The defensive tackle job is to take on the double team, get penetration, and open up stuff for the linebackers to go make the play.
But they didn't do that on defense.
Yes, they did. Like, did you not see?
They doubled. Look, if you go back and look at the game, they doubled Dede, Devontae, and I think Jeremiah was getting single block on the other side. But
because you can't double both of them. Like, you have to.
They were getting 5 yards a pop on that.
No, they were not. That's a lot of.
They weren't getting 4 or 5 yards a pop.
Hell no!
A whole series, I watched them do that. And the only reason it stopped, the only reason they got stopped is because they got a chop block that took them back 15 yards, and now they had to try to throw the ball.
Do you know what a chop block was? It was 20 seconds left to go in the game.
No, that was early. So y'all don't remember that?
Hold on, no, it wasn't.
You don't remember that series, Blue?
No, I get what you're saying. Like, that one series might have happened, but throughout the entirety of the game, when you're looking at the totality of what they put on film, they were the two best players. Like, as much as praise as people want to give Isaac Peppers and how great he is, Isaac Peppers' game, he better give all the credit to those D tackles eating up those guys. There were times, like, if you go back and look at the film, there were times where the linebackers had chances to make more plays and they just didn't do it. The defensive tackle's job is to prevent the offensive lineman from touching the linebackers. That sack,
exactly.
That sack that who was it? Was it Peppers that came on that blitz where Corey rolled out? Man, he didn't even get touched on that play.
What Blue trying to tell you is your ass in trouble.
He said he didn't get touched because nobody blocked him. That's what he's talking about.
What he's saying is that
because of the defensive tackles.
The D tackles ate up the line.
Okay, so he said he's supposed to make the tackle if he didn't get touched.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that that's why they played so well.
The D line though.
But Chaka, remember on Monday we asked you this question: is it that the other team was bad, or were we just executing well? And you have yet to give our execution anything.
No,
and we're executing well.
Listen, JSU is a talented team. I don't take that from y'all at all. Y'all are a talented team. But don't think y'all don't have any weaknesses. You do.
We do.
Every
Every
team
team
has
does.
dog. We never said that.
We never said
Okay,
we did.
and I'm just saying that we saw that people can run the football on y'all.
See, the
No, you
objective,
didn't.
Shaka,
No, you didn't
the
say
objective is this. The objective is for us to expose your weaknesses more so than you expose ours. That's the
Right.
objective.
Right.
Hey,
That's
hey,
anybody's
We gonna
objective.
try to. That's the strategy. That's but your
Hey,
coach
Blue.
hasn't demonstrated that he could beat us yet.
It's time for hat change,
I
man.
have
All I know is
question.
I'm leaving Dade County. All I know is I'm leaving Dade County with some vodka with a snake head in it, dog. Whatever liquor that is, I'm bringing that back to the sip with me, dog.
Hey, Blue, I
Whatever
got a question for you, man.
I'm getting.
Hey, Blue, in your you just analyzed something, man, and it sounded like what you just said pertaining to Jackson State defense. Sound like you have a question mark about the linebackers.
Outside of Isaac Peppers, yes. And I'll be honest, my biggest question for Jackson right now is the edge rushers. At the end of the day, I know people didn't like when I said it. Philip Webb and Antonio Doyle did not play good games last week. They really didn't at the end of the day. So I think the edge rushers are my biggest question mark, and the depth behind Isaac Peppers is my second one. Those are my biggest question marks. It's just because they didn't play well. Like Antonio Doyle and Philip Webb did not show me anything that impressed me really. And it could be that the defensive tackles were just that good, but eventually Jackson's going to have to get pressure from the edge, and they didn't do it well last week.
And so were you also saying that the linebacker wasn't filling the gap far as Double D and Jeremiah and
yeah, I feel like they
missed them. They was taking on the double blocks, and they was consuming the offensive lineman. However, the linebacker wasn't shooting the gaps to make the tackle. Or
could it be that the tackles were playing well?
Yeah, no, that's what I think. Is the tackles were just playing so well. I just want to see. And it was the first week, so I'm not going to say they don't know what they're doing. They got to. It's a new defensive scheme at the end of the day. So like, there's times where you're out of place, and I don't think the linebackers played bad. I think the edge rushers did, but I just think the linebackers. It was their first game playing together. And let's be honest, some of these guys transferred in from schools where they were getting hit by offensive linemen. They didn't have a Jeremiah Williams, a Devontae Davis, a Coinus keeping blockers off of them. So I just think they were a little bit late to their spot. And so it's not like a huge criticism. It's just something that I think if you're FAMU, you're hoping they do again, and you hope that you can exploit it. And then if I'm Jeremy Musa, man, if we can block the defensive tackles, I want to see if an edge rusher can emerge and can be that guy, because I look at that on both sides, because Isaiah Land's been the guy for FAMU. They had Savion 2 years ago that could play the 3 and the edge. And then the past few years, you've had Niles Gaddy, James Houston. You've had some bona fide edge rushers, and I'm still looking for Doyle, Philip Webb, or someone to emerge as the guy at edge rusher that you can count on to make a play when you need them to.
I think they both gonna be good. I think I saw flashes. I know what you're talking about, but I think the tackles won some battles, but I also think that by the time they got there, there was a couple of plays where I think Philip got there. That wasn't a horse collar, by the way. I said it was, but it wasn't. I went back and looked at it, and then Tonio got there. He just didn't register the sacks because I guess they were able to get the ball out much quicker. I think you're gonna see a different version of that this week. We always knew that the interior line was our strength of the defense, and yeah, I think that one game is an anomaly. Athen Smith also. I think he's going. I think we'll see a lot more, especially against FAMU. We coming after that. We trying to hit Musa as many times as we can.
Well, I'm definitely looking as Blue was indicating. I'm definitely looking to see more production, more reaction, from the linebacker, especially with the running backs that FAMU have. I mean, I think they're gonna definitely try to run the ball down our throats because.
Who's your starting running back, Shaka?
Kelvin Dean.
Where he come from?
Georgia. No.
Florida Atlantic.
Florida Atlantic, yo.
Okay, my bad. TD, go ahead.
No, it's good. Yeah. So what is his name? Yant, he's not even starting.
They're gonna all play. They're gonna all play. All three of them gonna play.
Yeah, big as a son bitch though.
That dude's built like an edge rusher. That dude's like 6'3", 240. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna all play. They just got different packages for Dean. Dean is the more, I'll say, complete out of all of them because he's a pass catcher also. So, yeah.
Right. So with that being said, man, we definitely gonna have to probably get more play. You know what I'm saying, out the linebacker position because they're definitely probably gonna be their strategy.
Mr.
Man, we gonna bust Jeremy Moose upside his head, man.
We're gonna try to make Jeremy.
We handing the ball off, kid.
We're not going. Yeah, exactly.
If we handing the ball off, we gonna win by 40.
No,
all night.
I think that's the key. I think that's one of the keys right there. If we get our running game going, and Jeremy does not have to win the game for us. He doesn't have to be a passer every down. That's what's going to help us win the game.
Shaka, if y'all running the ball, y'all gonna lose by 40, man.
Okay.
Hey, Blue, give me your breakdown on FAMU offensive line. I know they got the guy from LSU. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
they got Cardell Thomas,
Jeremiah.
Yeah, he's going to start.
Kid, Ashton Grable too, though.
Oh, the kid from Jacksonville State.
Good pickup.
Yeah. He's good. Cam Coven and Jalen Goss are their two best linemen, though. I coming into the season, we'll see because it's always preseason. Jalen Goss, in my opinion, is the best offensive lineman in the SWAC coming into the year. We'll see if he continues that. But he was a transfer from Florida State. I mean, he had a hell of a year last year. So I'm extremely excited to see his development. I mean, this is a kid that's like 6'7". He's got all the size in the world. If he can just put it together, man, this kid can be special. So you got Goss, Thomas, TJ Demas had some starting experience last year. You got Grable.
TJ Lee.
Yeah, TJ Lee, Cameron Coven. Cesar Reyes is listed as a backup from South Florida, and he was the starter for the North Carolina game until he got hurt last year. He was the one that tore his ACL, I want to say, in that North Carolina game week 1 and was out for the rest of the year. So their offensive line is going to be good. I don't think their offensive line is bad, which is why it's going to be such a good matchup, man, between Devontae, Coynis, and Jeremiah versus the interior, because their strength is in the interior of their offensive line. So we'll see whoever wins that matchup, man, is going to be – they're going to have a really good shot to win this game on Sunday.
Because they claim – somebody said on here that South Carolina State offensive line was better than FAMU's, and I don't think so.
No, I wouldn't have said that.
Somebody said their offensive line was better than FAMU too.
No, I ain't heard that.
No. I don't know about the defense being better.
Somebody said it. I don't know who said it. But I know we got
lines on par.
We got two all-conference tackles, and we got two guards that came in that can play anywhere. So and then we got a center that felt like he got snubbed.
Hey,
TJ Lee.
We just destroyed some all-conference D linemen last week.
We talking about offensive line, man.
We destroyed them too.
Ain't none of them was all conference.
How you know?
Because
they had one. Yeah. They had a guard that was all conference. If I'm not
so fast, my friend. Not so fast, my friend.
Yeah. But he damn sure ain't played like it.
Because we made him not play like it. Shaka, give us our credit, bro.
What's up, Uncle Steve?
It's a hat change time.
Man, I got in late. I'm packing to go to mine, but once again, so I heard you with the slander, and I had to look. So listen. I did one of your numbers. I actually called down there to the coaching staff, and this is what they wanted me to let you all know. Okay. First of all, this defense. Now, this is coming from the coaching staff. Our defense is the fastest defense that Willie has had since he's been there, at all positions. Hey. The kid Dunn, they're saying that kid Dunn is better than Land because of his size speed ratio.
That's what the coach is supposed to say, though.
Oh, no. Well, listen, man. Listen. Here's the thing. With that being said, again, just like you guys know, I've known some of these people close to 20 plus years. I know. So I'm going to give it to you with that. Okay. So I didn't come on here to say that, but I wanted to get with the things about it, because here's the thing about our offensive line. We've revamped our offensive line. So you can't measure when we've got two guys, and we already named them, the kid from LSU and the other kid, they're really high on. That whole offensive line is totally different. That kid from FAU, that boy can play. And I'm going to tell you this. They said that Marcus Riley don't have 75 catches, that something's wrong with Musa. They already said that kid's going to get 75 catches.
No, not the Moose out of Musa.
Listen. So I'm telling you guys right now, and kid, I'm telling you, like I say, I got maximum 2 tickets for you at best, because you know what the bet is. So that's all y'all get, because them boys are ready. And then even the point about the defense, every defense has a hole. So yeah, defense, offense is all about matchups. Absolutely so. I totally agree. So that there's nothing wrong. But the question is the defense going to be able to not give up the big plays? Because this is where this game is going to be at. Can we be consistent and not give up big plays? Can we be consistent and put you guys in down and distance? Because that's why I want to see Jason Brown in. I want to see him in down and distance. He was never in down and distance. He was never in down and distance against South Carolina State, ever. So let's see when he's in 3rd and 8, and let's see what he's doing. If he's in 3rd and 9, let's see what he's doing.
If y'all think that
listen, I don't want you to. I want to reenact everything. Tomorrow. Don't you get no Tesla. I don't want you nowhere around Thick 36. I don't want you to bring nobody else from out of town. I want your weekend to be as smooth as possible. You're not gonna be in no Tesla tomorrow, Ish.
Oh, bro, listen. I'm never riding a Tesla ever again. I told you that.
No Teslas.
I'm not riding no Tesla.
I'm not. Nobody from out of town. Okay?
Listen, we're going down on a business trip. I'm not even having a drink. I am not even having a drink, because I want to make sure that I am totally coherent, to make sure when I hear you on Monday saying we didn't know. So I want to make sure. I want to make sure that.
You know what? You're going to be sober. You know what you're going to be saying? We didn't know we were going to beat the shit out of FAMU as bad as we did. That's what I'm going to tell you on Monday.
Listen, I'm telling you all, I'm hearing that I love this JSU arrogance. I love it. I think you guys are coming in a little bit overconfident.
We ain't playing.
Yeah, I think. Hey, listen, but I think that permeated down that team. Y'all reading them press clippings.
No, it ain't. No, it's not.
No, it's not. The boys are focused, I can.
They don't give a damn about what we talking about. Trust me.
I got another one. Miss Rochelle too.
Hey, dog. Hey, Shaka, that shit gonna give you a headache, dog.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Blue. Hey, do Jalen Garza, you play left or right tackle?
They moved him around last year, but I want to say they had him on the depth chart at left tackle.
Left tackle. They're gonna move, but all right. So I'll answer that too. But that also, Blue, from what my understanding is, it will also depend on play specific calls too. They're gonna move. So
they moved him around because he's so versatile. I mean, he can play either guard spot or tackle. Like last year when they were going through injuries, Goss played all over the line, which is why I kind of gave him the credit to be the best offensive lineman coming into the year, because man, you can't teach that versatility.
Cardell get his ass whooped. Let me tell you that now.
They got a what did you play in left guard?
Who?
Cardell.
Wherever Cardell is, Jeremiah gonna be in front of him. Jeremiah gonna whoop Cardell ass.
EA, what you got, man? EA.
Must be sleep over there.
EA said he went to sleep on y'all.
Mic'd up. EA, are you with us today?
Yeah, we're
you
gonna
may have to come out and come back in.
Jack State gonna give FAMU EA an extraordinary.
Left tackle.
Hey, Mr. Cameron, you supposed to have a breakdown for us, sir.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. So starting off again with the defense, extremely fastest one in FAMU history, as Willie is coached. The thing that I was very impressed about was what they said about Musa and his total command of this offense compared to last year, where he was always behind as far as understanding what Willie wanted to do in concepts. They said that Musa has 100% command of this offense. So what I like, when you guys got a defense like you guys do, move people around, different formations on defense, that he can get us out of a bad play. Because, see, that's going to be key, because he clearly couldn't do that last year. So I like the fact that when I heard that, because I wanted to know, could he be able, when that pressure comes, or he sees this guy getting ready to knock him upside his head, is he going to be able to move to protection? Is he going to be able to say, hey, we're going to, instead of doing this one route, can we move to another route? So that's another thing,
you hear me
too.
okay?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. Miss Cam, I thought you were coming in with a whiteboard and some slides or something.
Listen. Honestly, I was on Scotty's show, and I literally just got in. Because the thing about it, I have the all 22 tape on my laptop, but as you can see, I'm not on my laptop to really break. Because I wanted to show Zoe something, but unfortunately, I got to pack because my flight is leaving early in the morning and stuff. But I did want to call in, and like I say, I got to say one thing to Ken and all you guys. And this is for the Jack State family. Always defend your truth. Never ever let anybody defend falsehoods. So there's nothing wrong with defending your truth. Always, because people will try to define you, and that will go a long way. So never let anybody define you wrong. So I respect what you guys doing. So I just had to say that because, like I say, people. Again, my thing. I don't like when people disrespect or try to make falsehoods because being from Jackson, being from Mississippi, is quick for, oh yeah, that's got to be true. No, it's not true, and you got every right to say it's not true. So I just had to say that. Yeah, so I just had to say that. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get off, offline. I know you guys want to talk football.
Hold on, because we didn't say this earlier. Man, prayers up to everybody in Tally Ho, man. Everybody gonna be affected by the hurricane too.
Well, let me. My cousin is down there. He lives in Tallahassee, so it wasn't as bad. The thing about it, when the hurricane hit, it didn't come as strong as people thought. So Tallahassee was in pretty good shape. They had a little power outage, but it wasn't as bad as people thought. So we were. I think everybody was blessed. I mean, of course, when it hit the Panhandle, it did hit the Panhandle hard. But overall, for what they thought it was going to do, that was a blessing. So people are really in. If I've talked to a lot of people down there, they're in really good shape and things like that. But again, we do appreciate those prayers, and we appreciate it.
When do you get to Miami? What time?
Man, listen, my flight leaves at 5 a.m, and this is the crazy thing. It leaves at 5. I got to fly all the way to Baltimore and then fly back down because I'm flying Southwest.
Man, look, I'm flying Southwest for the first time on Friday morning. Lord, y'all.
What time do you make it?
I make it like at noon or 1.
Okay.
Wait a minute, we got wow.
Shit.
Noon or 1 p.m.
At 6:30 tomorrow.
Hey man, why are you 6:30 and 6:30 in the evening, right?
6:30 in the evening. Yep.
Yeah, I'll text you. When you hit it.
Yeah, we're gonna be out at 10:30 in the morning. And
okay.
That's a 5-hour.
Bruh.
8 hours. I lose 8 hours. It's a 5-hour flight. 3 hours on the time.
You got a direct, right?
Yep, direct to American. I'm flying out of LA.
Yeah.
Anytime you fly to Miami, you want to fly American because it's a hub. So if you fly anything different, you're gonna get stopped somewhere else.
Not Delta.
Well, Delta got a straight flight to Miami too. But most of all of them has got a stop somewhere.
Hold on, I gotta check. Do I got a direct flight? I don't even know.
Yeah, you got a direct flight, man.
Oh, appreciate that, Pip.
Ken, where are you guys doing your show at on Friday?
I'm gonna go to the Hilton Aventura and look for a spot. I'm gonna just meet with them when we get there.
Okay. Oh, and though you want to know about Sundays, right?
Yeah.
Overrated. Tell you that right now. Overrated. Hold
on, Steve. So look. Typically, when I go down there, I go to it's a tourist spot though, down by South Beach called what's it? The Big Pink.
Big Pink. My boy Maya Chavez owns that. Prime 112. He owns that. Prime Italian. All that. Yep.
I go to the Big Pink normally, but I haven't been to Sunday. But I was gonna try to go this time. I normally go to every year around my birthday, but I haven't been, so I was gonna go check out Sundays.
I mean, it's because you're from out of town, it's gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those type joints.
Yeah,
but once you go, you ain't got to go no more.
Okay, stay less.
No.
Look, I'm gonna hit you up when I touch down because I want to hit up something new, something different.
Yeah. Oh yeah, please do. Yeah, I got a couple of spots. Red Rooster's really nice, owned by a brother that's from New York. You been there?
No.
I think there's an Overtime, which is really nice. Really nice. Brother owns that joint. Real cool spot. with everything. But no, I'm just super excited. I think this is going to be a really good game. I think it's very evenly matched. I like what I'm hearing from the coaches and from the players. And like I say, man, it really that it is. This is a cliche game. Who can run the ball, low turnovers, and who can make a big play? Because it really it's an evenly matched team, evenly matched. So like I said, I like what we bring it. And so like I say, I am, and trust me when I say that, I am saying prayers. I'm bringing holy water, all that. So we doing all that because we got to get that W, bro. I cannot come.
Steve, I'm leaving Miami with whatever that liquor is with a snake head in it. I'm bringing it back to the sip, dog.
So with Mr. Cameron, you said you can't take another L.
I know Ms. Rochelle, we can't take another L. We can't take it. Because you see, y'all can listen, you gotta now see this is the joke part of this. You all have ruined my sneaky link from coming up to Atlanta 2 years in a row. You see?
Your sneaky link.
Yeah, you know, because see, she would have came to the celebration boat to hang out with me. But messing around with y'all losing that game, you can't sneak up to Atlanta.
Look, well, since you done said that, it ain't sneaky link no more. It's just a link.
Well, no, it is a sneaky link because you don't know her name. You don't know what her name is. I never told you her name. I never said who she was.
It's just a link there.
Yeah, listen. She's still sneaking.
Hey, man, listen. Hey, dinner on Mr. Campbell, man. Hey, y'all keep them donations coming through, man. Y'all done slowed down on us, man. We got bills to pay. Come on through, man. Come on, don't stop.
So
hey, Mr. Campbell, before you know what I'm saying, before you got to bail out, can you give me your honest final analysis and opinion
the score?
Your prediction for
easy. I think I think this game is gonna be mid-scoring. I don't think it's gonna be nobody scoring 30. I got us 24-17. I got us 24-17. So Ken, I got you. So Ken, I got you two. Ken, I got you 2 tickets and a kid ticket. With that score.
Hold on. I was gonna wait to Friday. I was gonna wait to Friday to get my score. But I'm telling y'all right now.
I gave my score today already, so I might well.
Ken, wait, hold on, Zoe, before you think. Ken, what did you say your score was?
My score is Jackson State 41-24.
41-24. So you saying you're scoring 5 touchdowns?
I'm saying we're gonna score 41.
Okay. I'm just trying to see how many tickets you got fantasizing in your head. That's why I'm just trying to figure out.
That's 5. Listen. That's 5 touchdowns and 2 field goals.
And 2 field goals. Okay. So 5 tickets and two bags of popcorn. I owe you then. No problem. If your delusion comes true, no problem. I got that.
I got JSU over FAMU 35-14.
So we're just not coming out there to play football. We're just coming out there just to hang out, watch y'all play football. Is that what you're saying?
This is what I'm telling y'all.
What you gonna do when we do? Man,
this is
listen,
what I'm telling y'all.
Look, man, look.
I'm telling y'all.
Look, water's wet. Steve, death taxes, us putting booster FAMU, dog. It is what it is.
Steve,
death taxes.
Y'all do realize that we playing with house money, Shaka, right?
Well, see, exactly. See, I knew you were going to use that card, right? Of course, y'all playing with house money.
Hey, y'all got to win. This is a must-win.
Hey, listen, and that's part of being big boy football. So we got to accept that challenge, brother.
Listen, I said that we was going to score 40 last week. This week, my team not going to let me down.
Not going to let you down.
Bays are going to make that field goal. 41, I'm telling you. Matter of fact, I'm wearing a 41 jersey. James Houston. I'm rocking James Houston.
Look, it's like blackjack, dog. 35-14. 21 point. It's 21
boy, when I'm telling you something, when y'all had this mass meeting on Monday night and saying them prayers like Meg Evans and them used to do back in the day, I'm going to enjoy that, boy. Because when y'all had that mass meeting going.
Look, however you want to take it, I'm going to wade in the water with that W.
Because this is what I think. I think you guys are going to go all in to stop Irv Mulligan. And I think your DBs can't listen to me. Your DBs can't fuck with our wide receivers.
So we just got 2 all-conference, preseason all-conference guys. They just can't play.
He got cooked last year.
I'll tell you what. Hold on.
Wait a minute. So you're saying that? Wait a minute. Hold on. So you're saying that this receiving core is better than the receiving core last year?
Yep.
They said that last week. I mean Monday.
See, this is the thing. So this whole team is better than a team that would have been one of the all-time greatest teams in HBCU history.
I'm telling you that what you're gonna see this year from Jackson State is gonna shock the world.
It sounds good when you say it, but I tell you what, hold on, I'm about what you said. You got these two great corners out there, right? You ain't got none on your team that can cover Jensen Riley.
Well, see, I'm glad you made that point. But see, this goes back to, can we make sure that that kid doesn't have time to hit that morning seam like you said? Because the 5-yard curl, Isaiah Major's gonna be there.
Okay,
not worried about that.
Okay, hold on. Watch it. Isaiah Major gonna be there, but who gonna be on the other side to get DJ?
What? Hey man, if you gotta go double tight, go double tight.
We gonna do
it for you. I would. You know what? For our scheme, I'd rather for you to go double tight.
Okay.
I'd rather for you to go double tight.
Hold on. Now you say that, but I'm gonna one up your ass. We're gonna go 13.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you another thing the coach said. Listen, they have told me they have gotten 7 defensive tackles that will play in this game. Okay. 3 of them just as good as General Hunt.
We played 7 last week.
Okay, that's fine. I'm telling you, hey, TD asked me. I'm trying to get you a family. We already listen, man. We know what Jack State got. Jack State is the best team in the SWAC. We already know because every time you come on here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you let us all know that. So we know that. Okay. No. I'm just telling you, my poor little FAMU rattlers who have no chance.
We know. I don't hear that shit. Y'all favorites.
The poor little FAMU rattlers.
Set them down.
Y'all favorites now.
Poor little FAMU. We ain't got no choice. Big bad, you know what I'm saying? We just glad to be in the Blue Blossom Classic.
Y'all got the
Randall's on our Classic.
Y'all got the revamped offensive line. Y'all got the revamped defensive line. Y'all got everything. Y'all got the best quarterback.
Y'all guessed in the winning SWAC, isn't it, Ken?
Huh?
Ain't they got them the winner? So now you're not going to dummy that down, Mr. Campbell.
Listen, all I know is that blue block. There you can see. Let me tell you, Jack State folks. See, y'all are smarter than this. Because if y'all would have waited till after Sunday, we whoop y'all behind them t-shirts will only be $2. But y'all don't pay $30. If you would just wait till Sunday, you could have got 5 for 10. I would have bought you 5 myself.
Hey, I got a KC-1400 media shirt for you when I see you.
Hey man, listen, I will wear it. You know, I will wear it with pride. I will wear it with.
I'm happy for you,
bro. Listen, I got told everybody, I'm always gonna be Jackson first. It don't matter. I don't care what nobody say. So ain't no thing. I will rock that.
I got a brand new J hat for Shaka to add to his collection.
Hold on, but kid, I do have to.
Shaka. I'm gonna leave you that J hat, baby. When we stomp a mud hole in y'all ass, you hear me?
I never wear it.
Hey, Ken.
Take that bet.
I never wear it, buddy.
I'm gonna see y'all.
I got a bet for you.
Hey, Blue.
Hey, if we win, Shaka, you gotta give me some of them LeBron James FAMU shoes so I can cut my grass in them.
Where you going online to get them?
You be crazy, $200. You be better taking the money. You don't cut no $200 shoes. I know you're that crazy.
They say FAMU on them, and I'm gonna make sure I record it and post it on this channel.
But look, how are we the favorites? And y'all say we losing 41-14 or 41.
I mean, it's gonna be an upset.
Who picked
that? Ain't no upset. That's a massacre.
That's an upset. Y'all the favorite.
Y'all picked to win the East.
We the favorite to win the game.
Hey, Blue. We the favorite, but we gonna lose by 3 touchdowns. Come on, man.
Hey, Blue, who had best cover man out the backfield, Blue?
Say that again.
The backfield in the flat. Who the linebackers? They're pretty much who's gonna be on trying to cover the run back out the backfield, right? So we run double tight and hit the
look at my QB
wide receiver out the backfield. What you got on that, man? They got somebody to cover that? What you got, Mr. Campbell?
Shaka, switch hats. Shaka,
it's gonna come down to Isaiah Major and Jordan Moore.
Man, Jace.
They go to player of the week.
That ain't Jace.
Say what, Blue?
That ain't him.
It's gonna come down to Jordan Moore and Isaiah Major at linebacker. I think they got some safeties. I think the kid from Jacksonville State, Deco Wilson. I think they're gonna have to bring him down there because he's more one of their taller defensive backs. I think you gotta put him on tight end. He's 6'1", 6'2".
He doesn't start. He won't play.
He ain't making the trip.
No, he's gonna be there. He's gonna be there, but he
ain't on the roster.
We got our 2 starting corners at 6'2" and above.
What that
Yeah,
mean?
but the corners aren't going to be on the tight ends and running backs.
Nico Wilson plays corner.
EA, go ahead and send that $300 donation, man.
Nico Wilson has to play safety.
Well, he's going to have to. You can put him at slot corner.
Kamani King plays in the nickel package, and he's 5.
Well, then you got to put.
He's 5'8".
Where did Kamani King come from?
Iowa State.
Okay, he 5'10".
So they putting DBs up to try to cover the running back out the backfield. Then they leave their backfield short. Then, huh?
Why would our DBs cover the running back?
No, like if running back, I'm talking about tight ends, but running backs, you're going to put Jordan Moore, Isaiah Major on them. It's going to be one of the two. Whoever you want to leave, you got to leave one in the box and then put one on the running back coming out. And if I got to pick, I would leave Jordan Moore.
It didn't make no difference who play or who out. We good.
I'm going to say goodnight to you guys. I have to go do some notes.
Good night.
Bye-bye. I won't see y'all Friday, so I'll see y'all Monday. And Mr. Cameron, I hope to meet you one day. And Shaka bless your heart.
You're not going to be in Miami?
No, I'm in California. I got clients on Monday.
Oh, wow. Dang.
Yeah. So y'all be good. And I love my JSU family, so I will talk to y'all later.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
And you heard what Herb Munger said he coming down to do.
Yeah, I heard what Herb said, man.
Hey, Ken, real quick, I got to tell you this story. So I get a phone call at 6 a.m. Tuesday morning. It's 601 area code, right? Old school number. It's my great aunt who calls me and said, nephew, my grandbaby had you on the computer and I saw you on them boys from Jackson's show. Now, you know we gonna kick FAMU's ass. 6 in the morning, my great aunt said that, man. This woman is 82 years old.
Hey, Auntie.
Call me that early. I thought so, and not being fun. I thought somebody had died. So you get that call that early. Like, who don't pass away? But she called because how them old folk, they get up early in Mississippi. They don't sleep late.
Get up early, man. They
get up early.
Get up out that bed. Go wash your face.
Get up out that bed and said she saw it on the computer, watching y'all with her grandbaby. So see
Jackson.
So see them Brelands is all over watching y'all, man. And around the time they gonna kick. I mean, she don't even use that type of language. We gonna kick FAMU ass. What?
She fed up.
Who coming out the backfield, man? We got 7 running backs, man. What are you talking about?
But we ain't see but 2 of them.
That's all you needed to see.
Right.
We got none.
We got a whole staple of running backs.
See, Shaka, that's what Jackson got a whole nother team we ain't never seen. That's how deep they are. They got a whole nother 22 people that they didn't even play against South Carolina.
They got a whole third team that beat South Carolina State right now. They play
easy.
Why you trying to be funny? We really do.
That's
easy.
Let y'all tell it. No,
that's true though.
Greatest SWAC team ever, right here, 2023.
But I'm gonna say this, I ain't lying. We sure got some new gifts to unwrap on Sunday.
You can have all the new gifts you want.
Okay.
No, get your gift stolen down in Miami because we don't play down there, boy. Better not leave them unattended.
Hey, guess what? I go anywhere in the country with a Jew.
Look, listen, I'm talking about them presents that you say you got.
I'm gonna say it again. I feel safe going anywhere in this country with a Jew.
Look at it.
Yeah.
That's JU, by the way.
Yeah, gotta clear that up. Unfortunately, for some folks.
Let me clear it up. I go anywhere with a Jack.
That's JU, as in Jacktown, JU. Not the other way.
Yeah, don't give Ken no strikes.
No, we don't need that. Is Tyrese Martin playing this weekend? What's those say? Does a pastor know his word? Why wouldn't he?
But let me ask you guys a question. What do you think Jason Brown is going to do when he gets under pressure?
I mean, Jason Brown he gonna do what every quarterback do. Try to get away from him. If he
gonna
if
pull
he
it
need
down
to run, he'll run.
Hit open receiver.
throw the ball away or throw it to your check down.
He gonna lead this team. He gonna lead his team to victory, though.
You know, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be the feeling that you all are gonna have on Sunday is the feeling I've had to you, and it hits you deep in your heart, and it's gonna hurt because the thing about it, you guys probably won't lose another game, and you guys will be sitting there, and when we sit in Atlanta and actually win the Celebration Bowl, it's gonna even hurt even more. It's gonna even hurt even more.
After the game, man, after we get that W, I'm gonna have my bag of green and orange gummy worms, relishing in this victory. Like, man, we came out here and did. We got 5 of them things against FAMU. I'm like, dog, Willie Simmons 0-3 against first-time head coach at JSU. And I'm gonna just sit there and bask in that humidity, man. Like, I'm like, Steve, I got your shirt. Where's Steve at?
Hey, listen, I've told you, I've used you guys for inspiration. Because you guys understand about loser streaks when you lost to Southern 9 in a row. You understood those loser streaks. When you lost to Grambling 8 in a row. So you all knew that sooner or later you had to break the streak. So we're taking, and we lost to Bethune-Cookman, can't believe it, 9 in a row.
That don't even resonate with me.
Every streak has to be broken, Zone.
We got a winning streak against everybody in the coalition. We got a winning streak against everybody in the coalition, so that don't resonate with me. They don't.
Is no Carolina Central in the coalition?
No.
Okay. I just want to know. I just want to ask the question: was they in the coalition? Because I think y'all won one against them.
I don't know, but I know, but it showed me fun when somebody else got to talk about what somebody else did. I need you to whoop me.
You talking about the coalition?
But I need you to whoop me first. Don't tell me what somebody else did.
But I'm saying, you talking about the coalition? That include a lot of other people too.
We talking about where you at. We talking about where you at.
But you brought in the coalition.
I did.
That include more than FAMU.
No, the coalition is all y'all. It's called the Suezak.
Right. So you said y'all undefeated against everybody in the coalition. I said it's Central in the coalition.
And I said no.
Oh, why they can't be in the coalition?
Oh, why you need them to be there?
Why they don't need to be because see, after we beat Jackson State, then we'll take that mantle from Zoe because ain't nobody else will swap beat us.
Nah.
So see, that won't be no problem. So then we beat y'all, and then we'll keep on stepping. We'll take that belt.
Nah. So there's a certain thing called a rite of passage, and that's what we come to Miami to do. So I ain't what they to do.
I love the way y'all talk, man, because I know y'all really believe this. So you know,
man, listen.
Oh, Shaka, what's not to believe? Man, we've been beating you so long, you ain't had no hat. You gotta hold that collection though.
I know, man. I know. I just love it though. I love y'all confidence, man.
I tell you, hey man, the greatest. Listen, they're coming down there with a lot of confidence, and they should. I mean, look how they dominated South Carolina State. FAMU doesn't have a chance. They really don't.
We the underdog.
No.
Oh no, not on this show. No way.
We ain't buying that, man.
South Carolina, nobody.
Not buying it. Don't do that.
Listen. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I just wanted to be close. That's all I ask. I just hope I don't have to buy too many tickets for Ken. The American Express can't hold us so much, you know what I'm saying? Then they call me and say, "What you charging on it for?" You know. So we just got to make sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, boy. Y'all 600 and something still in the room, man. Y'all go ahead and get that link down at the bottom, man. Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, shoot us them donations. We appreciate you, man. Super chat, all that good stuff.
I ain't never seen a team. I ain't never seen nobody lost like 4 straight games be super confident, dog.
We're not confident. We're just trying to stay in the game. Huh?
That's it.
We're just trying to stay in the game.
Just happy to be there.
Maybe our kicker can win it for us at the end.
It won't be that close.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. We're just trying to stay in the game. It's trying to keep it close.
It won't be that close.
So let me ask you a question.
Sure.
When you all were losing all those games to Southern, what did you all need to do to get over the hump? You know, give us some advice because y'all have gone through this.
I'm gonna tell you, I can give you some advice. All the time we were losing to Southern, we will still be FAMU.
Oh, okay, that's advice. That's advice.
Because all the time we losing to Southern, we'll still be FAMU.
Still be FAMU. That's what it is. Okay, got you. I got you. Okay, no problem. I'll make sure to tip.
No, hey, I'm telling you. You know, I see it with my own 2 eyes, man. I seen it. This team, ain't no drop off. Ain't no drop off with this team.
According to Coach Simmons, he said this is the best FAMU team he's had. And that's saying a lot, considering that he won the most games in the last 3 years. So that's saying a lot.
I'll go on record to be willing to think that the best team he's had couldn't beat last year's team for Jackson State. And I'm telling you right now, this team is on par better than last year's team with better coaching. It's a new.
The HBCU graduate, the HBCU graduate.
Hey,
let me stop.
Let me tell you. I told everybody back in March. I said this JSU team that y'all gonna see this upcoming year. I said anybody who came affiliated with JSU football from the year 2000 on back, you're not gonna recognize this because you never seen it. I said this is gonna be the closest thing you've seen to a WC Gordon JSU team. This is what you're gonna get going forward.
Now you know I'm a WC Gordon historian. WC Gordon has 16 NFL picks in 4 years.
Okay.
Now watch it.
No.
With first rounders and second rounders.
I meant every bit of what I said because I was around. Trust me, I lived it. I was around it too, and I'm telling you. See, that's why I can speak on it because I lived it. I know what it is. This is gonna be, and I'm not saying that TC is finna win 8 out of 10 years. I don't think no coach is gonna do that. But this right here with TC under the helm, this is gonna be red face mask, red block JSU under WC Gordon. Oh, it's back. It's back. And
all you need those just those big shoulder pads, and then you with Darian Connor and Cameron Collins and Darian Lord and Andre Lord, and you good, huh?
Guess what? That was the ass whooping finna feel like.
But that is good, man. Well, like I say, man, I appreciate you, brothers. I support you, brothers. I love what you all are doing. I said I was going to come on. I wanted to make sure I just came on and just have a little fun with you all. I want everybody to be safe, no matter if they're traveling or watching the game. But please, and this is something serious, I don't care if you got a TV, a phone, a laptop, a tablet, cut the games on all of them. Because we have got to show these people that we can produce ratings. Because this is very important for these games to be on linear TV. I understand streaming and all that stuff, but when these games on, that is the big money for these schools because that helps recruit students. And that's really what Jackson State, the football team does, the Sonic Boom, the Marching 100, FAMU football team. That is our mission, is to make sure we get great students to come to our universities. So please support and watch that. And I will catch you guys down in Miami. Please have a safe trip. And like I say, Ken, I'm going to try to catch you guys, come up there when you guys have your show and everything. All right.
I'm hitting you up soon as I touch down, dog.
Bro, I got you, man. And whatever you need, you know, like I say, you down there, like I say, you down in my territory. I got you covered.
All right, me too. So I get down there.
And TD, hey, one other thing, man.
What's your score prediction, bro?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I got this thing 21-17.
Okay, you got it close.
21. Yeah, I think that's gonna be super close. And TD, no, I will not be chauffeuring you nowhere anytime, brother. Nowhere. I got people texting me talking about are you a chauffeur? I'm like, bro, that's one of my nephews, man. I just gotta shake my hand on that. So no, bro, we definitely not doing that. And we gotta win that game just for that reason, just to let you know, okay?
Hey, just where you the one brought up the Navigator or Cadillac Escalade or some big luxury vehicle you had? And just let you know we rolling foes. He got overdoors on two sides.
No problem, man. No problem. I'll pick you guys up after you got to walk home after that behind whooping. So there ain't no problem. I'll pick y'all up. There ain't no thing. No thing.
Oh man. I'm looking forward to seeing you, brother. I appreciate you.
All right, man. Love all y'all, man. Like I say, let's love each other. Talk to y'all later.
All right,
peace out, bro.
Later. We about to go on road. My boy about to pass out.
What was that, kid?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah. You gotta go on get it.
No, I took a swig or something, man. You know what I'm saying? It got me. That's what I had in that cup. Little ginger ale, man.
You going, man? I'll catch y'all later, man. I gotta drive down to Louisiana tomorrow and then catch a flight the next day, man. Headed up to Notre Dame to cover that Tennessee State game. So
that's what's up, Blue.
Hey, Blue, give me your score one more time. 24. What'd you say? 24.
27.
No, 27-23 Jackson.
Hey, Blue. When you get to the stadium or before you get to the stadium, man, go and visit the grotto, dog.
All right.
At Notre Dame, go visit the grotto. and then touchdown G's right outside. It's dope.
Man, yeah, I'm gonna do all the sightseeing things up there, man. First time going up there, so I'm excited for that. But not looking forward to the game as much, man. I wish it would be more competitive. I'm hoping Tennessee State finds a way to just shock, like Appalachian State, Michigan, shock the world, but not feeling too confident about that.
I got it.
So be safe on that road, man.
Yep, I'll catch y'all later.
All right, man. Later.
Hey, Blue.
Oh, Craig, my prediction: 35-14.
TD, what was your prediction?
And I'm kicking myself on that 14 because I really think they'll get one touchdown. I really do.
I haven't given one. I'm still analyzing, man. I'm letting it, honestly, I definitely trust my team. I know they're gonna come to play. I know we're super tough. Hadn't seen FAMU play. However, I do know it's 11 on 11 on offense and defense. So FAMU not just gonna lay down, but we definitely gonna come put on the show, and we're coming out with a W. So I hadn't come up with a score prediction yet, but I know we're coming out with a win.
You said FAMU ain't gonna lay them down, but is it possible that we're gonna lay them down? You said they ain't gonna lay down, but it's possible that we're gonna lay them down.
Get down and lay down, right?
Come on.
Anything is possible.
Well, who you got, Mark? Score.
I respect them a little bit more, and I'm gonna go 28-17, JSU.
So 28, 35, 41. So y'all scoring at least 4 touchdowns.
I might change it because I'm really wrestling with that 14 point. I want to put that thing down to 10. I'm wrestling with it.
Well, I didn't really give my score, but I'm gonna give it right now. I think it's gonna be about 2. I kind of go with, I think 24-17 around that number. Of course, the Rattlers, but I think it's gonna be 24-17. I think y'all will score a couple touchdowns, but we're gonna, and it may be early, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna set up everything down in the second half.
Oh wow. Okay. Hey, that's a lot to say for a team you never seen play, Shaka.
Who? We saw y'all play last week.
I'm talking about you ain't seen FAMU play.
I go to practice every day.
Oh.
So I see. I came from the practice tonight. They had a night practice.
Do they practice? Do they practice in blue and white?
No, they don't need to.
Okay.
I just know what we have as far as. I just know what we have as far as personnel, man, and we don't do a bad job matching up with anybody in the country. I don't think.
Well,
so y'all got South Florida after us.
Yeah, I think we should beat them.
Yeah.
South Florida sucked last year, actually.
They did.
Right, done.
Hey, South Florida sucked, man. Y'all blow.
All right.
Y'all gonna be 0-2, dog. Y'all gonna be 0-2. And Willie gonna have that heat cushion on real nice and warm, dog. How dare you let TC come in here and beat you? 0-2, dog. Hey, real talk. I got a hot take. Y'all gonna have 2 conference losses this year.
Who else we losing to?
You'll see.
You made a prediction. You know what I'm saying? Who else we losing to?
I mean, you're gonna have 2 losses. I'm gonna tell you, you either gonna lose to. I'm gonna say either Southern or Valley.
Southern or Valley.
I don't supposed to say Valley for real.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we ever lost to Valley, and we ain't lost to Southern in so long. But that's if anybody I would have said.
Oh, hold on, pause it. You see how you look when you just glossed over and said, "Man, we ain't lost to Southern in so long." That's how we feel about dog.
I know.
We lost them. You were so long.
I know that's what you think.
That's how we feel.
It's a different beast this year, though.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's a different beast.
Man, y'all ain't no animal. Same old little garden snake.
Hey, Shaka, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna get out, man. I'm gonna give you a little credit, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a prediction. 31-14. I'm being generous with 14.
Hold on, time out, TD.
I would
change my shit. You got too close to my shit. I'm changing it. Damn it, my score. 35-10. 35-10, goddammit. 35-10. I'm gonna be like Prime. Now don't y'all bet with my picks? My picks are my picks. 35-10.
Well, if you win, come and see me.
You know what I'm saying? If you bet with my picks, I get 10% fee.
Right.
If you win with my pick.
So let's show y'all the game is not competitive at all with y'all.
No.
I gave you 17, Shaka.
You did. You made the most competitive game out of all of it. Everybody else thought we just coming in at I guess look at JSU and they blue and white.
No, you coming there with the intentions, you know, but you're gonna leave different than how you came. 35-10. 35-10. Yeah.
Oh, it's another thing I wanted to address too, man. Why y'all in here before y'all leave? And I know y'all probably talked about this in y'all corner back in the day. I mean last week, but I hate to see this too because sometimes it don't always work out well for people who do stuff like this. Why was Jason Brown still in the game when y'all was up 30 to nothing late in the fourth quarter?
Because the first game of the season.
But no, come on now. Y'all saw all y'all need to see out of Jason Brown.
No.
Y'all got
hold on.
Let y'all tell it. Y'all got several quarterbacks that can run the offense.
I'm gonna tell you.
Why we didn't get another look from somebody else?
I'm telling you, you just want more stuff to scout. You ain't sleep. You just want more stuff to scout.
No, I want to scout somebody else for.
But I'm gonna answer your question. Now, if this was TC's second or third season and the team was established, then I would see your point. But it's a brand new staff, brand new team, first game of the season. So I get it.
Shaka, I'm gonna give you that one, man. I questioned that a couple of times too, but I think it was practice. You know what I'm saying? Warming up, you know. I think it was just, you know, a little more practice, but yeah, I questioned that too, especially with Zach coming in for 2 plays.
Yeah, you brought the guy in, and then you come back and we bring Jason back in. Now, what if he would have got hurt? Now, then y'all would have been questioning the man, why is he still in the game, or why did you bring him back in the game?
I give you that one, Shaka.
Don't do if now. You know, if it was a fifth,
any good coach know, you know, it's time to pull your starter, man, and just let it go and just let somebody else play the rest of the game.
That's true, but that's what an established coach and an established team. This is
y'all had already established the dominance of the game.
Again, it's the first game of the season. I get it. First game of the season.
Come on, Zoe. You gotta do better than that, man.
Right.
It's the first game of the season.
I questioned it, but I was like, okay, that's what they want to do. Yeah. Let them do that. But you know, good things don't always happen to people who try to run up a score. It almost seemed like y'all was trying to get more points. Because he was y'all scored twice. Y'all scored 2 more times after that. Y'all just kicked field goals and got stopped in the red zone, but y'all scored twice 2 more times after that.
But hold on, you told us we had 50-something points. Now we had the final score 37.
But the game was already determined, man.
Okay.
It was like 4 minutes left in the game.
Okay.
And y'all scored twice in the 4 minutes.
Okay. So if you was Coach Shaka, I said you'd be in your feelings about that,
huh? I probably would have. I would have been like, okay, that's what they're gonna do.
What did we do?
Come on, man.
What did we do?
It's just not a good look, man.
How is it a bad look? It's the first game of the season with a brand new staff. Remember,
what else do you need him to prove? What else do you need him to prove for you, though?
It's not about proving. We're getting all the reps that we could get because we got big bad FAMU next week.
So he was just getting reps.
Yes.
So why you want the backup to get reps? So what if he get hurt? What if the backup? What if you need the backup to get some reps?
We can't go by that. Look, if it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
But I'm just saying, you want him to get all the reps, but I would want my backup to get some reps just in case we need to use him.
But you wouldn't because you already got your team and you've been coached for years. I'm a first-time coach with a brand new team in the first game of the season, and I got these big bad Rattlers the next week.
Hey, Shaka, according to GA, he said the OC said it was too much room for improvement. So, like I said, they was practicing.
So he didn't think he was playing well?
They got a lot of improvement, man.
He didn't say the quarterback. He said the offense has room for improvement, and we do. We love points on the field. Did you just say we was in the red zone with key 2 field goals? We didn't get touchdown. Room for improvement. That's why he was still in the game
So
later on.
He's the quarterback then. So is he saying that the quarterback played with
No,
bad?
he said we have room for improvement. We is plural.
But I'm talking about the quarterback.
No, he said, hold on. The OC said there's much more improvement for us. Us is plural. Us is a gathering, a multitude of people, not one person.
Okay, well, y'all took out all the deep people on the defense.
Okay.
So why y'all didn't take out the offense? The second team will let the second team offense play.
EA, if you really believe that, EA, you're gonna be sadly mistaken, sir.
What he said?
Sadly.
I mean, but it's all about philosophy, though. That's what your philosophy is. Hey, go with it. I just think that you just never win playing like that, man.
Well, hold on. Well, we really played out there last year. We sculpted everybody in the cuff.
All right, gentlemen, I'm out, man. Good night.
Brown will go for 2 every game. You do realize we're on a 20-game conference winning streak, right?
I do.
And Brown were doing it almost every game. So, yeah, we're gonna get real up out of here because I know Ken probably there sleep.
Yeah, he is, man.
Hey, we're gonna roll it out. Listen, y'all, we're gonna hit y'all up. Just check your alerts. We're gonna hit y'all up Friday. We're gonna have a location. We're gonna actually come on site and give you guys a heads up of where we actually gonna be broadcasting live at. We're probably gonna be at the team hotel at Aventura, but we may not know. So we'll give you guys a heads up early enough on Friday. So any and everybody who's gonna be in Miami, who lives in Miami, or coming in on Friday, we're gonna drop all the info for you, man. We want all y'all to come out. And even family rattlers, come out, man. We're gonna fellowship, we're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna kick it. But look, my compadre is asleep. Look, we finna get up out of here. I love, go Tigers, man. We'll see y'all Friday. 1.